Is that you, stream? Is that you, stream? Yo. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, baby. Cerebo, what's up? You made it before the notification. Swift. We love to see it. Robbie, what's up? Welcome back. How do? Marshall, hello. Sorry, Marsha. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Good day, everybody. Good day. Welcome. Welcome indeed. Ready to cry? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, the donation bar is already bigger than the initial goal that I set. So probably not ready. But we must persevere. Asura, welcome back. How's it going? God damn. Lysa, good morning. How's it going? All the legends appearing. Akuma, Al, hello. Well, hello. Well, hello. There's supposed to be something that I have showing that isn't yet. Hold up. Let me fix. Pray, let me fix. But how's everyone doing today? Happy Monday and welcome back to the stream. No, not there. Chase, what's up? Welcome back. Hello, 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 hello. The bot dev, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Final Fantasy XIV streams on Mondays just feel right, man. Oh, just feels so good. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows when we may become a Monday Andy. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the timer, right? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, so we want that to go every 15 minutes. Simon, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. I need to hear a long fall on this stream. Did I listen to that? The soundtrack here? I said no, I haven't. I haven't yet. Soon. Michael, thank you very much for the resub. 7 months of support. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Welcome. Lime, hello. You done with 7 Rebirth on normal? The story is so good. No spoilers? Yes. Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to... I'm waiting for a certain chunk of time where I can just be like, right, I'm just going to absolutely send it on 7 Rebirth. Oh! Yeah, baby! We got the new one in the rotation. Woo! Easily like one of my... I think it's my favorite song in 14 so far. Metal. So good. Epi, what's up? Welcome back. Mongo, what's up? Asura, I did think about it, but I need to be careful because I'm still only doing 4-hour blocks. And like, if you look at the schedule and stuff that I've already laid out, I don't think it's gonna fit in well. I don't really know if it's the kind of thing that I can just like do in the moment. I feel like I'd need to have enough people around. And like, I'm streaming on days that I don't normally stream, so I'm expecting nothing. This is one of your favorite songs in 14 overall. It is so good. I did notice that the lyrics are written in Gobbish as well, yeah. So good. Right, what am I doing? I need to add all this stuff to the wheel. That's what we need, that's what we need. Hold up. Okay. Right, I need to do some things. Don't say that, Asura. Don't say that. Stop it. I'm blushing. Okay, we need to do some very quick, like, social media posting. That's what we need to do. Which is basically just along the lines of, oh, so good. I can't even focus. This song's so damn good. It needs to be along the lines of this. We have fun now, and we're gonna share it. So we are live with day 1 of 5 of our charity streams in support of there we go. American Heart Association. Wait, what a song. It just has a long outro. Okay, we're good. I thought we'd been bamboozled, baby. But we good. We're live with day 1 of 5 of our charity streams in support of the American Heart Foundation as part of Team FFXIV with Llama Todd's charity event. King Moogle. Nani? Fluffiest of balloons. Ada, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. Mousy, what's up? Boop. How do? So we're live with day 1 of 5 of our charity streams in support of the American Heart Foundation Association as part of Team Final Fantasy XIV with Llama Todd's charity event. Actually, what should I say? Should I link to the Tiltify? There you go, that'll do. Dum dum ba-dum wham wham wham. All right, take me to the blue skies. Kindle, what's up? Michael, what's up? How do? How do? Seri Boo Boo has just donated 250 via Tiltify. What do you mean? What do you mean? No fucking way. No. Do I need to? I think I need to put my glasses on. There's no way. There's no shot. There's no shot. Cerebo, is that you? Oh my god. Cerebo, thank you very much. Punchy Punchy, the sound we make when beating heart disease. Indeed. Indeed. Cerebo, thank you very much for the $250. I should read out the other ones that happened. I'm going to re-trigger the alerts because when I did the announcement in Discord a few hours ago and I was like, okay, I figured out the plan of what I'm doing for this week's charity stream event. I'm streaming Monday through to Friday and I'm going to be doing certain things at certain points, blah, blah, blah. These are the incentives. In terms of incentives, they're like milestones, not like you have to hit this target. Just if we get past here, I'll do this or whatever, right? But every donation can also vote in a poll for a few things that I'll properly explain once I get through this little section. But I posted all that information and then within, I don't know, 20 minutes or something, the initial goal that I set was $100 because I didn't really think it through properly. Okay, I didn't really think it through properly. It's a little bit of imposter syndrome. I'm not gonna bore you with it, but yeah, that kind of went straight away. So we had to really rejig everything. So the goal went from 100 to 1,000 very quickly. And I now see that I have really absolutely done goofed because Michael has just donated $50. Michael, thank you so much. Salachi has just donated $50. Salachi, thank you so much. And so whilst I was offline, where are these other ones? You crazy folks. Y'all be... You're not messing around. Oh, shit. Alright, here we go. We had Chicks. The very first donation to the cause for $25. Thank you very much, Chicks. We then had Lysa Little Bear, the one and only, with $25. Thank you so much. With the message, it's always worthwhile to donate towards the AHA, and if I can try to convince you to play through the second best job story, Dark Knight is the top, then it's a win-win. Which is a nice little segue. So on Friday, I will be taking a view of whoever has the most votes in a poll. And the poll is for you to pick the next job class that I level from 1 to 60 and do the story job quests as well from A Realm Reborn and in Heavensward, right? And so any donation of any amount will allow you to vote for that if you want to vote for that. And at the moment, I mean, I thought it was going to be a scholar landslide, but you know, yeah, 3 for scholar, 1 for black mage, 1 for bard, 1 for monk so far. But again, thank you, Lysa. We then also had... Jesus. We then had Silent Mike with 100. Thank you very much, Silent Mike. You're a legend. And then Malcolm Smoke Fist with the 50. So, like, you guys are actually incredible. Like, I haven't even been able to properly wrap my head around what I'm doing. I think Redzy missed the 0 when inserting the goal. I mean, fuck yeah. I'm only just now looking at the bar. What have you done? Oh my gosh. So so when it comes to the weekly goal, this thing here, this we can up if we need to, which I am getting the sense we may need to. I don't know. I mean, if the goal was oh, Kindle Kindle, thank you so much for the 50. Of course, I got to take part in this voting machinist because pew pew, and it's so much fun. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So you're watching YouTube?
No,
did you know there's a YouTube music?
I'm not watching YouTube. I'm not. We're using it for music. All right. For realsies though, we gotta just quickly let you guys know. Okay, so we are here all week long, Monday to Friday. Every day, once I finish work, we're gonna start up the stream and hop into Final Fantasy XIV, doing various amounts of different things in my own unique little Redzy journey of an Eorzean lifetime way. As a Sprout, I can't join in with some of the other amazing event stuff that is already planned as part of this charity event, because there are lots of content creators who are taking part, and there's so much that I can only say at one go. So we'll get to what they're up to a little bit later. But for now, you need to know that we are doing all of this as part of Team Final Fantasy. We're taking part in Llama Todd's WoW versus Final Fantasy XIV community-friendly competition. We're raising money in support of the American Heart Association because heart disease is the #1 killer worldwide. Every 40 seconds, someone has a heart attack or a stroke. I have personal experience with this in terms of my dad and my stepdad and my grandfather all suffered with heart issues and with strokes. It is a seriously, it's a serious thing in terms of, if you survive, it doesn't mean that your life is going to ever be the same again. You have to find different ways of approaching things. A stroke can render you losing not just cognitive function, but also function of parts of your body, maybe the whole sides of your body at times. There's a lot more scientific stuff that I could get into, but I'm starting to already feel like I'm getting a bit emotional. So I'm just going to say this is one of the most worthwhile types of things that you can donate to. There are loads of struggles that we must face as human beings in this one lifetime journey, but I'm sorry, I'm really struggling. Hold up. Whew. And scene. Okay. Whew. Okay. 1 in 100 babies, or around 44,000 each year, is born with a congenital heart defect, and 22,000 often require open heart surgery. 40% of adults are at higher risk of cardiovascular disease because of stress, poor sleep, and decreased mental health. Considering the kind of times that we are living in at the moment, I can only imagine, this is just pure conjecture from my part, and of course not scientific fact, but things are more stressful than they have ever been, and times are harder than they have ever been. Sure, times may have been harder in the past, but relative experience and all that kind of thing in consideration, we're living through it. And causes like this and being able to donate, and I mean being able to donate any amount of money. Let me change the song. This one is so dramatic for what we're doing. Should we get the sexy sax on? No, I'll change. There we go. But being able to donate any amount of money, whether it be large donations or small donations, every little helps when it comes to being able to provide enough financial backing and resources to charities such as this, who are doing the absolute hardest and goodest of works that can be done. So again, a big thank you to everyone who has already started to absolutely decimate the donation goals. Another way that I would suggest you can easily get involved for absolutely free is the power of social media cannot be denied. Everyone has access to social media in some way or another nowadays, it seems anyway. And it's completely free. A retweet or a share of a link, whether it be mine or any other creators who has taken part in the charity event, spreading the word is equally as powerful and as important as providing financial assistance as well. So again, a real big thank you to everyone for everything that you do and all of your support. How? Wait, is this... I'm confused about the back end of Tiltify. I can't tell if... Have we reached 600? Are you kidding? Shit. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. So I was a dum-dum and I was going to have it be $100 for the whole week. And then I very quickly had to change that to 1,000. And whilst the overall goal can get changed, definitely going to have to add some more milestones, because the milestones... Well, let's just put it this way. You were supposed to take a little longer to get through all these milestones. It was $100 for the Fallen Rise episode 9, 200 for episode 10, 300 for episode 11, which is the finale, and then 400 for No Clip Documentary Part 1, 500 for No Clip Documentary Part 2, and then 600 for the No Clip Documentary Part 3. So that's everything. You guys are actually incredible. Thank you so much. So, I mean, there's, yeah, we're gonna have to do a little plug here. Listen, guys, !cult. If you're not in the Discord and you have some good suggestions for what we can do for the charity event, there is a channel where you can do some suggestions. I'm going to need to add a lot more milestones, because whilst they're not necessarily goals that you should be targeting and whatnot, I just wanted them to be nice, fun, convenient things that we might get to if this goes well. And it was already going really well before we started stream. So I don't know, man. We're gonna have to figure something out. There could be some La Fantasia happening. Maybe I dye my hair IRL. I don't know. I mean, you know, things that you shouldn't say out loud in stream. That was two of them. That was two of them. So there we are. Raiko, Anger, and Desert, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Val, welcome back. How's it going? Go full bald. No. No. I've been growing my hair for 8 months. No. I said dye my hair, not dye hair. Dye. No. I'm not doing I'm not doing Xavier. I could get a cap though, right? All right, we're getting way too ahead of ourselves. Guys. Listen. All right. So yeah, you're goddamn incredible. This has thrown a little bit of an interesting / fun spanner in the works for today's plans. But it's fine. I mean, it's more than fine. It's actually pretty awesome. Let's be honest. I cannot even begin to wrap my head around how incredible you all are. So the original plan, there's still kind of plan, but we're gonna have to pause things. Was basically I've devised a Wheel of a Sprout, which is like my take on the Wheel of Fortune, and basically it would be this. We have a few activities for me to spin the wheel and go and do, and they're like treasure hunting, doing my first actual like monster hunts in a Realm Reborn or Heavensward, the delivery Moogle quests, the yellow side quests that are like to do with the brooms in Matoya's cave. We gotta do those. We also gotta say thank you to Tingle for donating 10. Appreciate you, thank you so much. And Disco, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to the Guy Merry crew. There's also the Greatest Story Never Told questline. Ojo Sama's side quests worth doing in a Realm Reborn. Basically just watch the video and then do everything that Ojo Sama suggests. I gotta do the Warrior Joel quest from 50 to 60. Watch the ARR Relic Weapon and Anima Weapon comparison videos, and then rank them in terms of which ones for each specific type. Which ones I think are good and maybe not as good. There could be a little bit of triple triad card collecting, because you know that I am addicted. Speaking of addictions, Golden Saucer MGP events / just farming, and also visiting aquariums, because I have been to one, but there's more than one, so there's plenty to do. Redzy, did you say you were doing this the whole week? I have to wait until payday to donate? Yes. So this spin the wheel kind of stuff, that is what I'm going to use to like keep momentum and find things to do that are still like fun first times, but also things that we can just do without like too much pressure and a lot of prep work and stuff. So that's like Monday, today's, and Tuesday's plans. Then on Wednesday, the Moogle Treasure Trove event returns. So I'm going to be doing that, and then the Fractal Continuum is part of it, and the Never Reap. I've missed those from when I was playing through 3.0. So I want to tie up some dungeons that I missed from Heavensward 3.0, and also do a load of Moogle Treasure Trove stuff. And then just like maybe keep on spinning the wheel, see how it goes. See if anyone wants to just team up and do some like a load of Moogle Treasure Trove stuff. Thursday we'll be returning to finish up patch 3.2 with Warring Triads and Amdapor hard mode, which I am very excited about. I like Amdapor a lot. And then Friday is the grand finale of the charity daily streaming event that I'm up to here. That's where we'll take the winner of the donation poll. Whoever's at the top when we start stream, that's the class, or sorry, that's the job that I pick, and we will be firing them up, going from a Realm Reborn all the way to Heavensward, leveling from scratch, and doing all of the story job quests that are part of whoever the winner is. And again, every donation, big or small, of any size, allows you to vote in that poll. So anything will allow you to do that to affect the outcome for whatever it is we're going to be leveling on Friday. And then no stream Saturday. I'm seeing Silverstein, if you know the band. If not, they're sick. And then I'm going to need a break on Sunday, because I haven't streamed like this in a long time, and I don't really usually do that. And 5 days on the spin after work, I'm going to be a little bit kaput. But it is all for a good cause, and that is exactly why we have coffee. So it is what it is, and that is the plan. I'm gonna have to get better at concisely saying that though, because we can't take that much time every day this week. We got charity streaming to be doing, you know. Snoot, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. How's it going? TT community tournament win. Ew, that is a good idea. That is a very good idea. But yeah, hopefully I haven't missed anyone's messages or anything important, apart from, of course, goblins. Rep your sevens. Get them out, get them out. So, I was going to be basically spinning the wheel of a sprout today to get things kicked off. But it would appear that you all have other things planned. Lady Wolf, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the 7s. Holy moly, guys. I'm so blown away. Yeah, so it is basically, it looks like it's documentary watch along time. Yeah, so the milestones, I think I'm gonna have to like spread them out a bit. The plan wasn't to do them all in one go. Yeah, the plan wasn't to do them all in one go. But it does mean that I think no clip all in one go would be great. And I think it's the kind of thing that I definitely want to at least let the community know in the Discord ahead of time. So maybe we do that all in one go on tomorrow's stream. Whereas the last 3 episodes of Fall and Rise, I don't think anyone's going to kill me for. But we shall see. We can play it by ear. We can play it by ear and see how it's going, and just keep on rolling, having the good times. I just can't believe that I was so foolish. I was so foolish. I was like, there's no way anyone's gonna want to donate to just because I'm a little old me streaming. And now look what you've all gone and done. Amazing. You are amazing. Ember, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Go Merry crew. Appreciate the support. I think what we'll do, friends, we're gonna fire up 14 because you know I gotta do a quick little bit of gamba, quick little gamba, and then we may have to continue the fall and rise of Final Fantasy XIV. Boom, 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 boom. Chicks, it's a possibility. It is a possibility. Because I feel like if I start moving goalposts and stuff like too late into the charity stream like week, it's not it just doesn't feel right. Emmy, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? So I don't know. To be honest, I think that's fine for now. I'm gonna leave it as it is. I wouldn't want to basically imply that we're not grateful for any of the support and people and the money that people have donated already to the charity event. So instead, I'll just add more milestones. And it will just it is what it is. I'll tell you what though, guys. I think Monk is winning. Yeah, the Monk is winning the poll. And then second place looks like it's Scholar. Oh, very interesting. Pokey, what's up? How's it going? Quick question. Streamlabs did it just double up? Did it just double up on YouTube, or is it all right? I think it's okay. All right. The time has come. Here we are. My mind is so blown. How have you guys absolutely smashed it already? Well, I don't know why I'm saying how. I know how, it's because you're amazing, but you know what I mean. My mind is blown. Okay. I know what you're thinking. Redzy, you're not in the Golden Saucer. I'm on my way. On my way. All right then, Cacpot. Come on. Come on. Oh man, are you for real? The YouTube bot isn't posting the donate link, by the way. Ah. Thank you very much for letting me know, Lysa. I'm gonna fix that in a sec. Hopefully that might just be like a little auto mod thing I can fix. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Come on, man, don't do me like this. Look, we just need that one win. Just that one win, baby. Yo. Shit. Oh, that is heartbreaking. How can you do me like that? I'm taking that line. YOLO. We go for it. Okay. Is there an event right now? Wait. Goodwill, what's up? Yeah, all right, 2 seconds. I need to check what's going on with the YouTube thing. So Adenosis, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. What is going on with that? So it's not posting the link. I don't think it's because it's too long. Because on YouTube it... Hold on. Maybe it is too long. Yeah, like clips off way before... way before the HTTP link comes in. Phoenix, don't even. I know you saw my face. I know you saw my face. Don't even. It's very difficult. It's a very hard game. URLs sent in live chat are already blocked. If you select this option, new comments with hashtags and URLs will be held. This setting doesn't apply to you, moderators, or approved users. Hold on. Streamlabs is an approved moderator though. Sandwich, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. Okay, let me see if that works. So what was the... No. Okay, so that worked. Mojo, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to the Go Merry Crew. Appreciate the support, mate. Hope he's good. Right, so the exclamation mark donate link worked. That brought up the link in YouTube chat. Was that the same one that got cut off before? No, it's a different one. That's weird. It cut them off and switched them round in the wrong order. That's really odd. Why would it behave like that? That is so strange. Mojo, you enjoyed the VODs? Glad to catch you live. Thank you very much for watching my silly VODs. I appreciate it. Thank you. The VODs always have like a cut-off bit where I don't include the yapping at the start. That's where the magic happens, Mojo. So welcome. 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 But no, thank you very much for watching my stuff. I really do appreciate it. I wonder if I can trigger that timer to just quickly see if it will do it. Let's try. Let's try. Turn it off, turn it back on. Let's see if that will trigger. Maybe I could just shorten it a bit. Alright, let's do that and hope for the best. Oakley dokley. So, yeah, is there an event right now? The slice is right. Oh no. Oh no. Entries for the main stage event are now closed. I missed it. No. God damn it. At least I can go and see if anyone's going to win. Who dat? Did you just jump off willingly? No way. Don't look like no one made it, man. Damn. Sliced before it even got started. Slash wave. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do then. How long do we have until the next event? Is it every other hour? I can't remember. It was so long ago since I was told this. Is it one every hour, every other, like half an hour, or every other hour? Every 20 minutes? Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. This works out nicely. This works out nicely. Okay. Chryson, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Here's what we do. Here's what we do. We're going to make good. We're going to make good on the milestone 1 that has been, well, the first milestone that has been reached, even though they've all been reached because you're all incredible. We're going to watch the Fall and Rise documentary, episode 9. Don't get delayed. Appreciate you. I probably will miss the whatchamacallit, the next gate, but that's cool. Get that playlist. What? What? Okay. Let's make sure the quality is H to the D. What? All right, yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. All right, cool. So, as part of our charity event this week, raising money for the American Heart Association, there were some milestone incentives, and you have destroyed them all already. And we've only really been live for like 48 minutes, and you kind of already destroyed them before we even started, so thank you all so much. And please get comfortable and get some snacks as we return to the Fall and Rise of Final Fantasy XIV by the Speakers Network. This is episode 9, Prosperity. Oh baby, it's been a little while. It's good to be back.
My name is Naoki Yoshida, and I am the producer and director for Final Fantasy XIV.
March 17th, 2014. Naoki Yoshida attends GDC in San Francisco to talk about his experience so far with Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. During the presentation, Yoshida
Volume up. I put it max already. Is it getting compressed quite a bit? That's not good. Can we just wait until
the Sahagin, as well as the new dungeon,
like,
the lost city of Amdapor, and 2 hard mode
how's
dungeons,
that? Still light? That's annoying. I don't want to do anything that's going to be like that I'm going to forget to undo afterwards. Let me see. Okay, so okay, how about this?
My name is Naoki Yoshida, and I am the producer and director for Final Fantasy XIV.
March 17th, 2014. Naoki Yoshida attends GDC in San Francisco to talk about his experience so far with Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. During the presentation, Yoshida
Could still use more. Hold on, let's just see.
Bahamut was
Here.
added as well, diving deeper into the mystery of Bahamut's fate after the calamity. It was obvious the dev team had learned from.
How about that, where he's talking about Bahamut? Is that better? Because if it's just because the beginning of the video is quiet and then we get absolutely destroyed over here, this is not the way. Let's... Okay, hold on. How about this?
My name is Naoki Yoshida, and I am the producer and director for Final Fantasy XIV.
March 17th, 2014. Naoki Yoshida attends GDC in San Francisco to talk about his experience so far with Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. During the presentation, Yoshida explained, in painstaking detail, what exactly went wrong with Final Fantasy XIV in 2010.
You think it's alright?
He even went as far as to list some of the major issues 1.0 was plagued with. And yes, he...
Okay. Alright, for the 12th time, I'm just going to give it a tiny little bit more volume just to be sure, and then we're good. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. This will be the 9th time that we've watched episode 9, intro, part 1. Wait, what?
My name is Naoki Yoshida, and I am the producer and director for Final Fantasy XIV.
March 17th, 2014. Naoki Yoshida attends GDC in San Francisco to talk about his experience so far with Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. During the presentation, Yoshida explained, in painstaking detail, what exactly went wrong with Final Fantasy XIV in 2010. He even went as far as to list some of the major issues 1.0 was plagued with. And yes, he did bring up the flower pots. Near the end of the presentation, an iconic slide was shown, listing what the dev team had learned from working on 1.0 and A Realm Reborn. It went as follows. Number 1. Never forget the fans. Without them, there would be no us. Number 2. Fun comes first. If it isn't fun, you're doing it wrong.
I mean, that's just such a good mentality
3,
to have anyway, isn't it?
Never back down. Always aim to amaze. And number 4. Don't forget your roots. It's what fans crave. A Realm Reborn is still in its infancy. Will patch 2.2 and the following patches keep the ship afloat? Or will it sink under the weight of its ever-increasing technical debt?
What was the dramatic? I don't remember that from any earlier part of my Realm Reborn journey. Like, no way. Such a good intro.
February 27th, 2014. The Realm Reborn PS4 beta goes live for everyone owning a PS4.
Wait. Did he say before or for everyone owning a PS4?
And introduced a whole new crowd of console players to the world of Eorzean. The beta would run in 2 phases, the last one ending on April 7th, 2014, before the planned release 1 week later on April 14th. A Realm Reborn is becoming a household name for gamers everywhere. Fewer and fewer people are aware of its previous incarnation and are now under the impression that Final Fantasy XIV is another AAA Final Fantasy game released with the subtitle A Realm Reborn.
Oh.
March 26th, 2014.
Oh,
A Realm Reborn has received its second content patch, 2.2 through the Maelstrom. In addition to the patch's poster boy Leviathan,
Yo.
the patch included a sea of quests, including the main scenario and Hildebrand. It also saw the introduction of new beast tribes, the kobolds
Hildebrand,
and the
baby.
Sahagin, as well as a new dungeon, the lost city of Amdapor,
Oh.
and 2 hard mode dungeons, Halatali and Brayflox's Longstop. The
Actually
second
such a
coil
good
of
batch.
Bahamut was added as well, diving deeper into the mystery of Bahamut's fate after the calamity. It was obvious
Yeah,
the dev
did you
team
see
had learned
sea
from their
of
mistakes
content?
with the first coils, and the raid felt better paced. The obnoxious third turn from the first coil of Bahamut was discarded, so second coil ended up only having 4 turns. The second coil of Bahamut would reveal a shocking twist, and the last turn would take place in a location 1.0 players instantly recognized: Riven Road. This turn would become one of the hardest fights of the Binding Coils, fitting, seeing as the original fight was considered the hardest fight in the game in 1.0.
That's good that they at least kept that in to
Thornmarch
give it some like
Extreme was
homage to
also included
1.0.
in this update and would cause endless headaches in the first few months, and to an extent still does. Extreme Primals, excluding Thornmarch, would now drop mounts, horses, or ponies as the community would come to call them, each with a flare matching the primals from which they dropped.
Hold up a minute. I have this one, but what do you mean? There are different colored ponies from the other primals? How am I in 3.2 and I didn't know this? So have you got to do the extreme version of each one? Like, all right. Yep. Okay. All right, everyone get ready. We gotta go get those.
Furnishings and gardening was added, and cottages now had basement levels. Challenge logs were added to give players weekly challenges to work towards during downtime or even while doing their regular content like roulettes and commendations.
Hold on. Sorry to be that guy who pauses all the time. Gardening? This isn't in the game anymore, is it? Or has it been moved to a different part? So that's why I still haven't experienced it on my journey of an Eorzean lifetime, like patch locked. So it's part of housing, and that's why I haven't seen it then. Because I would need to own a house. And I don't own a house in Final Fantasy XIV, and I probably will never in real life. We'll have to see it.
But one unique aspect of a Realm Reborn has unfortunately been lost to time: Revenant's Toll. In 2.0, that is vanilla Final Fantasy XIV or Realm Reborn, Eorzean was still recovering from the damage left behind from the calamity, and Camp Revenant's Toll was, well, destroyed. A new camp had been made with its own aetheryte close by, but it was basically just a few stalls and some closed-off buildings. But this was the endgame hub, and a lot of people would spend most of their game time here in the coming years.
Wait, this is how it used to look? Hold on. It's not that much different. Or is it just this screenshot in particular? This angle, maybe.
However, the unique thing about Revenant's Toll was that for each patch, it would grow. Unfortunately, there weren't many good pictures of Revenant's Toll before the first patches when people actually realized that this was happening, but there are some, so you get an idea of how barren it was. With patch 2.1, more structures were added, and scaffolds are erected all over.
Wait a second. Is everyone just... Why are there so many Maggies here? Hold up.
With patch 2.1, more structures were added, and scaffolds are erected all over the place. Banners are starting to decorate the buildings built into the cliff sides, and cobblestone roads are now stretching through the camp. With patch 2.2, Revenant's Toll is starting to look more like the camp we know today. All vendors have moved to the northern side of the camp, where they remain to this day. Revenant's Toll would continue to grow until patch 2.5, when construction ceased. Revenant's Toll was complete. Unfortunately, the way this was done meant that players that joined after 2.1 had been released would never get to see the original camp or even be aware that the settlement had grown from nothing in the first place. This part of A Realm Reborn's history now only exists through the pictures players took during this period.
I mean, at least there is still stuff that survives to show it.
Patch 2.2 also made significant changes
And I
to the
suppose
game's
maybe
new
you could
PvP
be
system.
able to see
Following
it in a
its
private
release,
server?
players voiced their dismay with the clunky systems,
maybe
and this
not.
would be the first of many adjustments to Wolves' Den. A ton of dice were added: lilac purple, coral pink, cork brown, gobbybag brown, ool brown, million corn yellow, sylph green, meadow green, apple green, adamantoise green, deepwood green, celeste blue, rotano blue, corpse blue, woad blue,
Dude,
void
just
blue,
lying on the floor.
shadow blue, lavender blue, and colibri pink. But patch 2.2 finally introduced a whole new type of endgame content. Endgame content that became revolutionary and would change the face of Final Fantasy XIV forever. The glamour system.
Yes!
Final Fantasy XIV finally had a transmog system of its
Oh,
own.
baby.
The glamour system would allow players to glamour other gear on top of their existing gear. This allowed characters to wear their full raid gear disguised as kawaii level 1 gear, which was also conveniently released in patch 2.2 as well.
Fashion,
Lovely.
baby.
But if you thought you'd be leveling up in style, you were out of luck. The glamour system would only be available after hitting endgame at level 50 and completing the glamour unlock quest. But that's not all. To cast a glamour, you need
There was a quest. No, I did the quest, right? It wasn't that long though. Was it? I definitely did. I do remember a quest, but I swear it was like not long. Oh, and it's level 15 now. Right, so that's why I'm being this like I see. Yeah, that's why I have this reaction. So you used to have to get to 50. Oh, I mean, totally worth, like, but still. Woo! Damn.
need to use a glamour prism. Today, you only use a glamour prism called, well, Glamour Prism, but this was not the case in 2.2. Glamour prisms were divided into 5 grades. Grade 1 for projecting the appearance of equipment at item level 1 through 20, grade 2 for 21 to 40, grade 3 for 41 to 60, grade 4 for 61 to 80, and grade 5 for 81 or above.
Why?
And just to make it a little extra tedious, the prisms were further divided into 7 categories, corresponding to the type of gear you wanted to glamour. Woodworking, smithing, armorcraft, goldsmithing, leatherworking, clothcraft, and alchemy. A bit of a hassle, but at least it was in the game.
No, that's too many variations, man. Also, we got to pause for a sec just because we got ads. I don't want anyone to miss anything. So we'll go back to just before he lists all of those off. It was like here. Yeah, cool. I'm assuming that when he says level here, he does mean item level. Oh, the gate is opening now? Do you know which one it is? What is it? Cliffhanger. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Also, Silver, thank you very much for the resub. I pushed the big red button. Thank you so much. 5 months of support. Appreciate you. And Miho, welcome to the stream. Seth as well. How's it going? Arc Silver, yo. Wait, have I spoken to you already, Arctic? Sorry. If not, hi. KMC, what's up? Welcome back. Forever, what's up? Welcome to the stream. And the cheese as well. Hello. Alright, sir, I'll race you. Yo! Don't switch ninja and cheat. Oh no. We're good. What the? What do you mean is Redzy next to a jet engine? Oh. Have I got doubled up? Doubled up audio. All good? Is that fixed? Cool, thank you. Oh no. Yeah, cool, we're good. That doesn't count, Asura. I got distracted. I got distracted, okay? I got distracted because stream chat. Yeah. Oh shit! All right, that one's on me. That one's on me. That one's on me. That one's on me. Oh, that reminds me. I need to put some work into relearning jumping. Shit. Relearning jumping because I'm sure not everyone was around for the arc, but when I was doing the summer jumping event, like the summer jump puzzle event, I got pretty good at doing it in first person mode to the point where I can't actually do it. I can't do it any other way. It's annoying. Which is, yeah. Which is a whole new problem to have. like, jumping in first person mode, I got super used to it and like, it's fine, but I think it actually made some people motion sick, which we do not want to do. There we go. Yo. Just remember the day we spent on Discord watching me have a mental breakdown. It was, you know, it's one of my favorite times. It's one of my favorite times of the Final Fantasy journey so far. Also, I think everyone's back from the ads, right? Everyone's back in the stream. We good? We good? All right, cool. Let's continue then with the Fallen Rise. So, glamour system.
The prisms were further divided into 7 categories, corresponding to the type of gear you wanted to glamour. Woodworking, smithing, armorcraft, goldsmithing, leatherworking, clothcraft, and alchemy. A bit of a hassle, but at least it was in the game. A lot of quality of life
changes it's something to do,
well,
but
including the option
it's
to
a
sort
lot
the
of
party
grinding.
list and the introduction of 2 new roulettes to the Duty Finder, namely the Expert and Trials roulette. However, these roulettes could only be undertaken solo at the time. But the biggest star of the show, just above the glamour system, was the next face of the Relic questline, Atma. Just looking back at this questline makes my spine tingle. The Atma face of the Zodiac Weapon quest is infamous for forcing you to roam around aimlessly looking for fates in hopes that it would drop the item you needed. Let's break it down.
Oh, okay.
The quest would have you equip your up-to-date relic.
I'm learning this for the first time right now.
After which you would have to obtain 12 so-called Atmas. Atma of the Lion, Waterbearer, Ram, Crab, Fish, Bull, Scales, Twins, Scorpion, Archer, Goat, and Maiden. The only way to obtain these nuggets of joy was through fates.
No.
At launch, people were actually confused as it didn't seem to drop at all. The drop rate was so low, in fact, people genuinely believed that the quest was broken and the Atmas had not been added to the loot tables of the fates.
What was the drop
I
rate
myself
then?
spent hours in North Shroud and Lower Lenosha. Just look at the map for Lower Lenosha and the lack of an Upper Aetheryte, and you'll see why this was a particularly bad place to get stuck. And after 2 hours, I started.
Wait, sorry. There's something even more important that we need to just... I need to play that again. Hold up.
People genuinely believed that the quest was broken and the Atmas had not been added to the loot tables of the fates. I myself spent hours in North Shroud and Lower Lenosha.
Lenosha?
Just look at the map for Lower Lenosha and the...
I've been calling it Lenoska for almost a year. We're on like month 8 or something. Lower Lenosha. I've been calling it Lenoska for fucking... Oh, no.
lack of an Upper Aetheryte, and you'll see why this was a particularly bad place to get stuck. And after 2 hours, I started to doubt the system myself. And that was the psychological terror of Atma farming. And it was about to get a lot worse, because it would seem a mistranslation in the quest made it seem like 2 Atmas were to drop in Central Thanalan and Central Lenosha, a place that doesn't even exist, when in fact they were not. They were meant to drop in Central Shroud and Middle Lenosha instead.
Oh my god, you'd be
This
so
spread
angry.
by word of mouth at first, with no official word from Square Enix.
Oh
Was it a troll? Was it real? Are any of the drops real? As Atmas started dropping into my inventory, I did realize that it was real, but I now started doubting the quest log. A forum post popped up confirming that players had gotten the drops from the other locations. However, at this point, there were people that had farmed Central Thanalan for an Atma for hours. An Atma that was never even meant to drop there. People got a little angry.
I can imagine.
I spent weeks getting my Atma weapon with several hours a day spent trying to farm. I became a recluse in 14, desperately racing to get my relic while it was still relevant. I did get it in the end while it was still relevant, but the reward was the same relic with a different paint job, but with the glow removed.
What?
Let's just say it wasn't my favorite relic stat.
You're kidding.
Overall, 2.2 was yet another...
No. No. You can't mess with someone's glow. How could you actually think that the grind should reward you with the weapon that doesn't have the glow? It's like 80% of why we do things.
Massive achievement for the development team, adding tons of new features and content. This was of course a given. A Realm Reborn has a massive technical debt, and the interest is already accumulating fast. They are staying on top of it for now, and if the patches keep this level of quality in the future, the debt will be repaid in full in no time. On April 14th, 2014, the gates finally opened for PS4 players. Final Fantasy XIV enters a current-gen console market, and the shadow of the PS3 is growing. The PS4 version gets a lot of praise for its performance compared to the PS3. The game appears clearer, crisper, more responsive, but with some issues of its own. The most important part is that it really did bridge the gap between PC and console in terms of visual and gameplay quality. While the PS3 wasn't bad, it did struggle and could barely keep a consistent 30 FPS at 720p. The PS4 could keep an almost constant 60 FPS in many zones at 1080p, so it goes without saying that's quite the upgrade.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of which, if you owned a PS3 copy of A Realm Reborn, you were eligible for a free PS4 upgrade. This would replace your PS4 copy, so you would no longer be able to play your PS3 version, but hey, free upgrade.
Yeah, it's a free upgrade. Yeah, you love to see it.
Where A Realm Reborn really started to show off what it could do. This is where the vision of 14 became clear. It's here and it's here to stay. Just like its brother Final Fantasy XI, Final Fantasy XIV is now growing a dedicated community. Podcasts starts popping up. Old podcasts that ended in 1.0 are revived. The creative community we know and love today really started to bloom in this part of A Realm Reborn's life.
Yeah.
We'll look more on the community side of things and how A Realm Reborn storyline came to a dramatic end in the next episode. But for now, I must take my leave. Thank you so much for watching this, 9th episode of the Fall and Rise of Final Fantasy XIV. I'm thankful for all the support, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, even if it took like a year for it to come out. I'll be back in the next episode of the Fall and Rise of Final Fantasy XIV.
So good.
The last one probably before we start tackling Heavensward. Until then, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.
What do you mean they tackle Heavensward? Speaker's Corner has a Heavensward series? Ooh, baby. I'm glad we're at the point now where we're seeing the PS3, because I got confused when the way that he phrased it. It was like, oh, the shadow of the PS3. I'm like, oh, okay, so that it still looms, but no, it seems like the PS4 upgrade has like really done a big solid there for improving things. It was strange to hear in the beginning when he said like the PS4. I won't like. Yeah, I'll turn it down a little bit.
Goes live for everyone.
He said like the PS4 helped bridge like 14's popularity in the console kind of world, and also making it so that Final Fantasy XIV and Realm Reborn became like a household name, right? But he said that people thought that it was a like almost like it was a new Final Fantasy XIV AAA RPG game with a Realm Reborn written on it. So I wondered if that was going to come back and bite in the ass, and people like backlash and be like, oh, this isn't the game that I thought it was going to be. But maybe it worked in its favor, maybe it didn't. I'm not too sure.
26th, 2014. A Realm Reborn
that glamour system though, having it split this much, it's so much better and obviously so much more simple now. But I think maybe at the time in this era, if you're playing very often, and we're still in the part of like the MMORPG design philosophy era where time invested directly equals what you get out of it, sort of thing. Whereas I think we've got a lot more used to not just quality of life, but like progress, convenience, being able to catch up and be at like a very good spot 2 weeks after a content patch drops, and then not really have anything necessarily to do or like rewarding to progress with. Whereas I suppose at the time, yeah, it's crazy and painful to see it broken out into this many brackets and then this many sections. But if you had like a, you know, a really thriving community and like everyone had their own thing they were working on, such as like woodworking or leatherworking or whatever, then I suppose you all kind of scratched each other's backs, I guess, and it like further enforced and reinforced that loop of playing together, not I'm gonna do it all without the need of ever interacting with anyone. But still it's just crazy to see it like that. And what did he say about these Atmas? This many, and the fact that they messed up the description of where it drops is, yeah, I can imagine you'd be pretty pissed off. Like you'd be pretty pissed off. God damn. And the fact that it removes the glow, whose decision was that?
Realm Reborn, you were eligible for a free PS4
The PS3's
upgrade.
PS4 free upgrade is really
PS4
awesome,
copy,
and obviously
so
the
you would no
performance
longer be
difference
able to
being night
play
and day,
your
really,
PS3
innit?
version,
It's like
but hey, bad, it did.
Struggling at 30 FPS in 720p versus almost consistently holding 60 at 1080 is like such a big deal in just having the gameplay feel better, let alone the presentation itself. So pretty good time for the game here in episode 9. Shall we take a look at how things were looking in episode 10, seeing as you guys did hit that donation milestone? I think we probably should. Oh.
June.
Five years ago. Oh man. There's a new event in a minute. Oh, okay, let's do that then, and then we'll carry on. Ripley, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to the Go Merry Crew. Appreciate it. And Cerebo has just gifted 5 subs to the community. Thank you so much, Cerebo. And you kicked off a hype train. God damn. Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate the support as always. Do, 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 do. I didn't know you could just stay up here. For some reason I thought you were getting knocked down. It's a triple triad tournament. Yo, 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 let me down, let me down, let me down, let me out of here, let me out of here, let me out of here. Do 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 do. Triple triad tournament to the wheel? Yeah, let's do that. Wait, what's this? I'm confused. Wait. This isn't a triple triad tournament. Huh? Guys, I don't want to do this one. I have never done this one very good. Who just wait, is people just getting knocked off? What the frick? This one's mostly luck. Phoenix is not following me, bro. What do you mean? Is Sirius just laid down and not moving? Like... Oh, no. Oh. I don't think I've done this one before. Hey, yo, first time 0 deaths blind mine, baby. Easy, god damn. That is the easiest 7,500 MGP I've ever read. That was beautiful. Gamma, baby. I'm confused though. I genuinely thought that I just read the message in the chat that it said that it was going to be a triple triad tournament. So Leap of Faith is in 20 minutes. All right. Let's we'll just chill here and we're gonna... Oh, TT20s aren't gates. Ah, gotcha. I see. All right, let's continue with The Fall and Rise. The Fall and Rise of Final Fantasy XIV, Episode 10. Growing Pains.
2014. Patch 2.1 added free company housing to the 3 main city-states of Eorzean.
Sick.
The system allowed free companies to own actual plots of land on their respective servers. Most other MMOs at the time opted for an instanced variant where everyone basically owned the same plot, but in different instances. In 14's case, entire wards of 30 plots was instanced, giving the community a more social housing system. 14's system is both ambitious and impressive, but almost 6 months in, there's trouble.
Uh-oh.
Bad actors, house flippers,
Oh,
and
no.
a severe lack of wards and plots is starting to crack the newly reassembled community. Eorzean is facing a housing crisis.
I still think that they need to tweak the way that the housing system works. But I still think it's the way that it needs to be. Like, you need to have multiple people in one neighborhood, but you need to make it easier to be able to have more layers, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Of like the instance.
We need only look at the system itself. At launch, Eorzean's housing system consisted of 5 housing wards spread across the 3 city-states, making up a total of 15 wards with 30 plots each. That provided each server with 450 plots. These plots were actual plots of land that existed.
Hold on, I need to pay attention to this, because this is not how it works right now, is it? Also, have you noticed how this video is way louder than the other one? Like, it's pain. Right, let me just try and focus, because I need to forget how it currently works and realize how it used to work.
System itself. At launch, Eorzean's housing system consisted of 5 housing wards spread across the 3 city-states, making up a total of 15 wards with 30 plots each. That provided each server with 450 plots. These plots were actual plots of land that existed within the world, and that was it. On legacy worlds, many plots of land remained untouched for months due to the high prices, while on other servers, the plots started selling out rapidly. A new problem now faced the community.
Oh, so it's the same.
Some players abused
structure,
the housing system
even now,
by
it's
using
just
personal free companies to purchase plots of land
the
and
lottery
then
system, I
reselling
guess.
them to players, often doubling or tripling the price. Some players would purchase these plots, but in many cases the plots would just sit there, sold but without any activity. So-called flipper houses became commonplace on all servers, further agitating those who weren't quick enough to snatch a house for their free companies.
Yeah, that is bloody annoying.
Other free companies would create a series of sub-companies that would snatch up houses for their members. In extreme cases, they would own entire wards. That's almost 30 plots out of 450 for just one free company. At this point, the game has no system in place to remove inactive accounts'
Does
houses,
it still happen?
nor is there any way to prevent house flipping
It's just
and
harder
free
for them to do
company
it, but it just
monopolies.
makes it more expensive.
By the end of June
They'll sell you one.
2014, almost all of the plots across the NA and EU servers had run out. The community was not happy. Not only because of the issues we just talked about, but because housing required a free company. Where was the personal housing? Housing quickly became a status symbol. If your free company didn't have a house, you'd be less likely to get new members. While the open housing system was a good idea, it was now also proving to be one of Realm Reborn's biggest challenges to date. On July 8th, Final Fantasy XIV receives its 3rd content patch, Defenders of Eorzean. The patch contained a multitude of improvements and additions, including the Ramuh Trial and Circus Tower.
Circus Tower,
One of
baby.
the most anticipated features in 2.3 was the introduction of Savage Mode for the 2nd Coil of Bahamut. This was a direct response to the game's raiders, who had complained that the 2nd and 1st Coils of Bahamut were too easy to complete, leaving raid groups without anything to do for months after clearing the raids. Savage Mode was enabled only for the 2nd Coils and was unlocked through a quest involving the Wandering Minstrel. The Savage Mode of the 2nd Coil of Bahamut introduced additional mechanics to the fights, as well as inflated boss HP and damage. The reward for completing the Savage Modes were achievements and the titles Reflecia Reaper for turn 1, Melusine Mauler for turn 2, the Avatar for turn 3,
I won't
and
do that one.
Dominatrix or Domitor, depending on your character's gender, for turn 4.
Oh, cool.
A brand new PvP system was also introduced, Frontline. This was a large-scale PvP system where 3 teams consisting of up to 24 players for a total of 72 would battle for victory on a massive
I want to know
battlefield.
how it was received on launch.
Each team would represent one of the game's 3 grand companies, and the goal was to capture and defend outposts around the battlefield. The game's PvP system is still being adjusted heavily at this point, and in patch 2.3 skills are being completely remade to work better in the new system. To improve matching efficiency, the Duty Finder would match players in either 72-man, 48-man, or 24-man matches based on the number of players queuing. A feature that was sorely missing in A Realm Reborn but was present in 1.0 was the notorious monster system, or the NM system. A Realm Reborn reintroduced this feature as the hunt system in 2.3.
I was really hoping he would comment on how that PvP mode was received.
B rank, A rank, and S rank. Although not referred to as notorious monsters, they were essentially the same thing. B ranks being the lowest rank, they could be soloed, which meant hundreds of adventurers started scouring the realm for them. This led to a big problem for the B ranks, as they'd often be killed immediately after spawning, ironically making them one of the hardest marks to kill. The A and S ranks behaved more like actual NMs from 1.0 and 11. A ranks would have random spawn timers, and S ranks would have specific spawn conditions. Some would require players to kill a certain amount of enemies during specific weather or time of day, and some would require more random conditions to be met, like dying naked during a full moon. Additionally, regular marks were introduced,
You're kidding.
basically turning regular mobs
How would
into
you
hunt
even
targets.
find out that you need to do
This
that?
added more purpose to the overworld, which many players at the time felt had become empty. A number of quality of life improvements were added as well, including the option to display an enemy's HP percentage on their health and focus bars, interacting with NPCs while mounted, and limits on how often a player can send messages in say, shout, and yell chat to prevent spam. But perhaps the most anticipated feature of them all was the devs' response to the looming housing crisis.
Lady Wolf, thank you very much for donating $100 via Tiltify to the American Heart Association. You are a legend. Thank you so, so much. Actually, how are we so close to the week's goal? What in the... Thank you so much. 07's in chat. Woo.
All was the devs' response to the looming housing crisis. Their response would come in 2.3 in the form of another housing ward. While that doesn't sound like much of a solution, it gave the players without a free company house renewed hope of getting a house in this patch. All 3 housing areas would receive a new ward, adding 90 new plots to all servers. In addition to this, all free company houses would now contain private chambers for the free company's members. The price was only 300,000 gil, and the devs were hoping this would help ease the tension caused by the lack of available plots. The private chambers would look almost identical to a cottage, save for the lack of a basement level. Each FC house would come equipped with personal chambers and could hold a total of 512 chambers, regardless of the house size.
That's pretty good.
Another new feature that was added to FC housing was Chocobo stables.
Oh, nice.
This allowed FC members to stable their Chocobo in their FC stables and train them using cracker routes with a 60-minute cooldown between sessions. While this was a great feature to add, it made FC housing even more valuable. And as soon as the servers went live, the housing plots were ripped away in mere hours on the most populated servers. Housing in 14 would remain an issue for years to come.
Still an issue,
in the midst of the housing crisis, Final Fantasy XIV's first anniversary is fast approaching. August the 27th, 2014 would mark the 1-year anniversary of the game's relaunch as A Realm Reborn, and Yoshi P and his team wanted to mark the occasion with a multitude of events, both in and out of game.
No way.
An anniversary website was launched, featuring an anniversary countdown with illustrations made by various members of the Final Fantasy XIV art team published every day leading up to the anniversary.
Awesome.
Another feature, and my absolute favorite, was the Tales from the Calamity. This was a collection of 5 stories chronicling the events before, during, and after the Calamity. This helped bridge some of the game's 5-year story gap between 1.0 and A Realm Reborn, as well as providing some new background lore for existing characters. This is a highly recommended read if you haven't read it already. Link is in the description, so make sure to give it a read after watching this video.
Yeah.
In-game, in the first ever Rising event,
that.
the Wandering Minstrel, representing Yoshi P in the game, addressed the players in a song, thanking them for their support through the troubled times the game has been through. It's hard to put into words how much this event meant to both Legacy and A Realm Reborn players. It was the first time the director and producer spoke to us, albeit indirectly, about what we'd been through as a community.
It's so
it
cool
felt
that they do
intimate
this.
and real. It reminded us that the game could have ended 2 years ago, but instead we're here, celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the game's rebirth.
So special.
The Rising event was short, but sweet. Finally, the game's developers posted their own messages to the players on the anniversary website every day leading up to the anniversary, ending with Naoki Yoshida's message on the day of the anniversary. While the in-game event spoke to us in a more indirect way, this was directly from Yoshi P to us, the players. It went as follows. To all you FFXIVers out there, first I'd like to thank you for playing, of course, but also for all of your feedback and words of support over the past year. I think I speak for everyone here on the team when I say that nothing brings us greater joy than seeing you, our players, enjoying your adventures in the world of Eorzean. Sometimes it feels as though we've just gotten started, and yet here we are, celebrating the first anniversary of A Realm Reborn. Again, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you who have stayed by our side and helped us reach this momentous milestone. We've surmounted quite a few obstacles in the past year, from the server congestion and login issues at the start of official service, to the subsequent setbacks that delayed the release of patch 2.1 and several anticipated new game features. My own miscalculations were to blame for these issues, and I sincerely apologize to all of you who were affected. While the past year has left me with
Yoshida is the GOAT. I can't even, man. Like, how often do you get this line of dialogue? Unreal. Yeah. A class 1 gentleman with a capital G. That is a great way to put it.
with much to learn from, it's also left me with many fond memories, particularly of meeting players across the globe. Your kind words of support really do mean the world to me. If we count from the days of version 1.0, September would have actually marked the 4th anniversary of Final Fantasy XIV. For 4 years, we have worked furiously to create a game worthy of our fans, and it warms my heart to know that many of our legacy players have supported us through our hardships. Though the realm looks very different today than it did 4 years ago, I trust that you have many fond memories of your time in Eorzean, and hope that you will make many more in the years to come. As we commemorate the game's anniversary and take in all the lessons learned from our first year, the team is already charging forward full bore with new ideas and aspirations for version 3.0.
Yo!
In our mission to create an expansion that truly takes Final Fantasy XIV to the next level, there's little time for celebration here at the office.
Yo!
We still have many moms to
Sprinkling
travel
in a
before
little
the
3.0
expansion,
there.
but in the meantime, I hope you're all looking forward to patch 2.4 and all the new systems and features to come with it. This year, we'll also be holding our very first fan festival. It's been 4 years coming, and I'm very excited to celebrate Final Fantasy XIV in grand fashion with fans the world over. There are no words to describe how ecstatic we are to see A Realm Reborn thriving as it reaches its first anniversary. With our commitment to bring you over 10 years of adventure, you can be sure that we're only getting started. I hope you'll stay with us in the years to come, as we strive even harder to make Eorzea a place we can all be proud to call home. See you all soon at upcoming events, at the fan festival, in my letters from the producer, and most of all, in Eorzea. On August the 23rd, 2014, the first ever 14-hour broadcast was aired featuring Yoshi P and various other members of the dev team celebrating a Realm Reborn.
So good!
This will become a tradition that still continues to this day.
I'm feeling things.
2014 would also be the year of collaborations for Final Fantasy XIV. The game would see the crossover event with Lightning Returns return for a second and third time that year, once in February and again in September.
Nice.
Final Fantasy XI got its much anticipated crossover event in January and returned in August that year, and Dragon Quest X got its crossover in January and returned in September.
Oh yeah, I've done that
In
quest.
October of 2014, Final
good.
Fantasy XIV hosted its first ever fan festivals, where players would come together to celebrate the game. Throughout the latter half of the year, Square Enix had revealed more and more about an upcoming expansion, version 3.0. The mere thought of an expansion still felt unreal for 14, considering its
So good.
background, but a hype was building throughout the year. No
So
name had
good.
been revealed yet. When would we get the reveal? Would it be revealed at FanFest? The lights dim, and we finally get the reveal we've been waiting for.
Oh. I was gonna say, it sounds like it's live. I'm getting. No. I'm not gonna fuck. I'm not crying again on stream with Final Fantasy XIV, please. It's just the trailer, man. Relax. Yo. This is a little different. I assume because it's just the announcement trailer. It's not like the full trailer. Oh man, you would be so pumped. Yes. So sick.
Heavensward.
Expansion!
Final Fantasy XIV's first.
That guy's hype is my spirit animal. Let me go back. Expansion! Yeah! Expansion!
Final Fantasy XIV's
I
first
feel
ever
you, man, I feel
expansion
you.
is fittingly going to take place in Ishgard. The city-state that never was in 1.0 is finally becoming a reality. The realm is going to expand for the very first time, and we'll be getting the high fantasy storyline we were dreaming of. Dragons, castles, and dragoons. It's all coming. Yoshi P continues to reveal more details, like the reveal of Ishgard's interior and the Dravanian forelands. One of the new beast tribes, the Vanu Vanu, the introduction of a brand new feature, flying mounts. And of course,
I bet
finally,
everyone lost it.
the reveal of the brand new job, Dark Knight. With an expansion on the horizon, Final Fantasy XIV is running full steam ahead. Better than ever before. Heavensward is getting closer, but there's still more work to be done on a Realm Reborn. Can a Realm Reborn storyline end in a satisfying way? And what about the housing system? Can that be fixed? Those are questions for another time. For now, I have to take
it's
my
painful
leave
that
once again.
from the future we
I'll
can
be
say,
back in the next
no,
episode
housing
of
is
the
still
Fallen
not
Rise of
fixed.
Final Fantasy XIV. Thank you to my patrons for hanging in there while I slowly make my videos. I know it's frustrating to wait, but I hope you enjoy what I produce. Thank you. Alright, time to go. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Yo. It's interesting to see that one of the suggested videos there is a recent upload from them, and is WoW's proposed housing system better than 14's? while I don't feel like weighing in on that conversation or whatever, it is still just crazy to think that the housing crisis is still a real thing. The system very much has not really changed, I guess. Like, they added an extra ward or whatever, but I guess making it so that it's now done via a lottery system still means that if you're organized enough, you can still game the system. If you have enough entrants who are in an organized group who apply and then sell, you know, like, it's a step in the right direction because it adds some randomness to it, but at the end of the day, there must be something further that they can do. Honestly, it would be so difficult though. Like, my immediate feeling is that they would need to add some kind of layering or something to the instance system, but it's easy to say that as a solution. Its implementation though is a completely different thing altogether, and we know about spaghetti code and whatever else, so it's kind of crazy. Really good episode. This whole thing about the lore stuff, this, I am going to add this to the list of stuff that I want to do on stream, but like I don't think I'm going to do it right now, but I want to read all of that for sure. And again, just Yoshi, and like I wonder if we can actually go and see all of this as well, if this is preserved somewhere. I'm hoping it is, but again, just Yoshi's like his letter and message to the fans, to the community, and just mentioning like, yeah, you know, we got some great ideas for what's coming in 3.0, and it's like, what do you mean? Like, everyone at this point is still waiting for 2.4. Don't like, he just sprinkles it in there and leaves it like, yeah, cool, don't worry about that. Also, I mean, this bit here, where is it? It showed this.
If you haven't,
I've experienced the Rising event, and like, even as a player who had at that point really only finished 2.0, maybe 2.1, I was shocked to be like suddenly face to face in game with a representative of, or an embodiment really, of Yoshi, and just I got emotional then, so I can only imagine how it would have felt at the time, playing through, sticking from 1.0 through to 2.0, and then being there waiting patiently for 2.4. You get a letter from this guy. He tells you 3.0 is a thing, and then there's an in-game message. Like, you would just, I mean, I'm starting to feel it now. Like, again, Final Fantasy XIV is just so goddamn good. And you know what? Again, shout out to the expansion guy, okay? I feel you. I would be exactly the same. And who knows, maybe one day I will be, when we're waiting for the next expansion, if I ever catch up. Maybe. Let me get the link for Tales from the Calamity. There we go. I'm gonna add that to the wheel too. Cool. Yeah, that's very cool. We love to see it. All right. Oh no, Minion Square. Oh no. The event just ended? Oh, I just missed it, did I? Oh damn. Emu, I missed your dono? Oh no. Where was that? Hold up. Oh. let me roll that back. MU donated $10 via Tiltify to the American Heart Association. Thank you very much, MU. Love what you do, Redzy. My sister had a triple open heart bypass at 23 and made a full recovery, which wouldn't be possible without research that charities like the AHA do. Keep it up, bud. Thank you very much for the donation and sharing like your personal experiences with it. It also helps just like give a little more of a reality check to not just me or anyone who's watching, but of the importance of the work that they do. So thank you so much for your donation, and again, thank you to everyone who has donated so far. I cannot believe that this is where we are 1 hour and 50 minutes in. Damn. You guys are the best. And Seth Rott, sorry if I missed you earlier as well. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Go Merry crew. Appreciate it. Okay, so if I missed this, how long do I have until the next gate then? Is it 10 minutes? Oh, there's the gatekeeper. Yeah, it's 10 minutes. I suppose, yeah, if we got 10 minutes, and it's going to be here again, should I go and see if I can get into the, is this the what? Is the ether upstairs? Son of a bitch. Losing my damn mind. Alright, we gonna... Could just run upstairs. We're gonna go and try the Triple Try tournament if it's still open. Are you kidding? Oh, I've gone the longest damn way. No, I can go this way. Go this way. We're good. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Tournament official. Fashion report, by the way. I've not done one yet. Sign up for an open tournament. Oh, it's in an hour and 7. How often are they? Okay, not too bad. Yeah, go on then, Asura, let's do it. Random Red, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Challenge you to a duel. Oh wait, no, that kind of duel. Asura, I don't mind. It's all good. Yeah, you can use later cards. I won't like read into it. Does the fashion report take, like, do you have to unlock it first? Does it take long? This is definitely something I need to do. Alright. Asura's hacking. Yo. Asura's gonna be stream sniping. There ain't no way. Okie dokie. Yup. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Ladies and gentlemen, first time, 0 deaths. And Asura was stream sniping. You saw it here first. You saw it here first. Slash bow. Rare Bird, thank you very much for the 25 donation to the American Heart Association in honor of the wholehearted enthusiasm you bring to this game that we love so much. Thank you so much, Rare Bird, for the donation and the kind words as well. I really do appreciate it. That number's going up. Holy moly. Sir, your deck is gone for some reason? What happened? What happened? Where'd it go? Where'd it go, huh? Oh. Like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Nvidia shaders have arrived. Flee! Run for your lives! You'll never find me. Nanette, yeah, I'm up for a roulette match if you like. All right, here we go. Oh, well, that was rigged. Rigged beyond belief. Straight up riggery. Yo. That was a misplay on my part, but it is what it is. Because we get the flip back, baby! You weren't ready, Nanette. You weren't ready. Not looking so good. Ladies and gentlemen, sudden death. Holy. No. Hold on. Good. You gotta go top right? You didn't go top right? Nani. Okay. Well then, how about some of that? 2 minutes to the gate? No worries. I'll wipe the floor of the net and I'll meet you at the gate, Phoenix. Don't worry about it. Yo. GG's in the net. GG's. We'll play. Flashback. Alright. Where the gate at? Actually, what did it say was next again? It was the Was it this one? I don't think it was actually. Event Square is always the easiest telly? Ah, okay. Event Square. Yeah, here we go. Kaz, learning Mahjong is on the list. It's on the to-do list. And it's actually also on the wheel as of right now. Doodle-doo-doo. Oh. Here we go. Alright. Let's save that chocobo chick. Let's do a little ninja action. Let's go. I'll see you next time, Asura. God damn it. I'll get you next time, Spider-Man. God. So close, so close. I wanted to do this like a little shortcut at the end. God damn. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. All right. Look, guys, it wasn't that bad, you know. It wasn't that bad. Come on now. You never click on things first time. There we go. Easy, baby. We love to see it. The MGP doth rise higher. We're at almost 370 now. It's getting there. We got ads starting in like 10 seconds or something. Yeah, 10 seconds. I'm gonna do this match, and then when we're back from the ads, we're gonna do the last episode of the Fall and Rise documentary. All right, here we go. Phoenix, gonna stream snipe. Oh, wow. Shit. Easy there, buddy. That is not what I was thinking you might do. Just not looking good. Wendy, thank you very much for the resub and 5 months of support. Appreciate you. Thank you. I hope he's good. And welcome to the stream. Let's enter the stream tonight. If you hold X, by the way, Redzy, you'll hide all player character names so that you can click. Oh, Emu, thank you so much. I'm gonna store that one away. It's a good one, thank you. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm thinking I was gonna have to go over here. So I just couldn't risk going here. Oh, shit. Oh, it's Jova. It's Jova. Well. Phoenix stream snipe, yeah? I'll see how it is. Alright, okay. Oh, a little love heart emote, yeah? Slash slap. Get out of here, man. Hey, yo. No, fair play. I believe you definitely outsmarted me there. There we go. Do. Ads are almost done. 10 seconds. Where's the gate? Here we go. It's the client. Can this NPC also? Oh no, it's the keeper. The keeper can teleport me. Let's take a look. Isn't that where we are? That's annoying. My bad. All right, we're chill here. And welcome back from the ads, everybody. It is time for the grand finale of the Fall and Rise documentary. This episode is 32 minutes long, so before we do actually start, I'm going to grab a snack and a drink. Super duper fast to BRB. I suggest you guys do the same. Get comfy. Movie time. Pray, return to the stream. Crystal Mercy, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to the Go Merry crew. I appreciate the support. All right. I'm so sorry. I just realized I've left you. There's no background music or anything. I was sorry. 10 out of 10. Great stream. Ay. The next event in the event square. Do you want me to notify you when it begins? I don't know. How long is it until the next one? I was just checking that the YouTube stream's okay, because I was wondering if I wasn't getting any messages, but I can see that they are there. They're all good. 8 minutes. Okay. 8 minutes. Well, the Fall and Rise is going to be 32 minutes for the episode, and that doesn't include any yapping time. We do have some crisp. I hate you. Super short and vinegary. Holy moly. Yo. Right, let me refresh my Tiltify page because I think you guys are just in like you're pushing it to the limit, baby. We're on 745. You've decimated every milestone that I had that was supposed to last a week. And you've done that in 2 hours and 13 minutes. Because you are the greatest of all. And I was foolish. I was foolish to underestimate your powers. God damn. No worries, MU. All good? Enjoy. And thank you again for your donation and for your message. We really do appreciate the support. So, I think we'll wait. We'll do the next event in the Golden Saucer, and then we will do the final episode of the Rise. No, the Fall and Rise. Fall and Rise. When did we start watching that? I feel like it's been ages. Redzy, may we refer to Epi as the Eorzean Britannica? Yeah, 100%. That's actually aptly named. True and real. True and real. Puppy, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. Yo, fella, hope you and Togo are doing well. We're doing very good. I don't know, actually. Maybe I'm not. Shit. Yeah, we're doing really good, thank you. Hope you as well. All good, all good. It's not karma. No. Surely not. Right. Do we know which gate is next? Is Slice's right? Oh no. Oh no. Well. It's my favorite one that I'm so good at because I speedrun it, right? It's the fastest to get knocked out first, right? That's how it works. The slice. Yeah, those are super common and popular glasses, aren't they? Drinking glasses, yeah. Ooh. Balsamic vinegar and salted crisps. So Moorish. And they're like the crinkle cut ones. Oh. Holy. It's so good and so real. Dalan, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You've been with WoW since its release. Same. BFA broke me away from it. I also feel you. BFA was like a big betrayal to me. There was no war. There was no battle for Azeroth. It was bullshit. 14, however, has had you enthralled for years. Recently came back after a hiatus and just finished SHB's MSQ. Getting ready for Endwalker. Out of curiosity, having like a bit of a hiatus and coming back and then doing some more MSQ, does it like immediately just grip you back in? Or did you kind of have to have like a little bit of a re-warm up, if you know what I mean? Like a little recap, get you back up to speed? Or did you find that your journey through it, and however long that break was, the journey through it was so impactful that when you came back in, you were just like, I'm in. There we go. We're back in. All good. Once you're invested, yeah, you do it after every expansion. They're the same, and yet, if you recall the previous things you've done and stuff, you should definitely make popcorn, Lysa. For 100%. This is popcorn time. I need to make sure I get popcorn for tomorrow. Da-da-da-da-dum. You feel like McDonald's? Wait, do you mean you feel like having a McDonald's? Or you feel like processed, overpriced food? What do you mean? I feel like a chicken nugget, baby. Hey, yo! Huck, thank you very much for the resub. 8 months of support, brother. You will take this and you will like it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, man. Hope you's good. Welcome to the stream. To be fair, your hiatus was when A Great Hunt was released. So you had to finish up the Storm, which sucked you fully back in. Nice. Little column of hay, little bit of B. Hear that. Sign up time. All right. Thank you. I'm yapping away. All right, boom. First time, 0 deaths, baby. Who's ready? There's no way. There's no way I get knocked out by the first one, right? Surely not. Surely not. It's gonna be fine. Just stay away from me, man. Salachi, oh, hold up a minute, hold up. Hey, buddy. But it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, right? 8. Phoenix is 0. We need to pressure Salachi into joining the FC. Join the cult. And Adelaide as well. Come. Just surround him. There's no escape. Join us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Also, exclamation mark cult, by the way. It's good for you. Promise. Okay, time's up. Let's do this. Oh, free trial. Okay, gotcha. Here we go. Uh-oh. Come on. Nani? Right. Kit and Squid, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Give me the money. Want the money. Yo. Oh no. I got one. This is good. I've never been this far. No! What do you mean? Come on, man. Who's in there still? Is it Asura? Nani? Oh man, I did get booped. You know what? That's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. The animations are too slow. They telegraph you too last minute. The game's rigged. This is all just rigged. It's, you know, from Zuckerberg or something. What do you mean skill issue? What? Nah. Barely not. Oh, what the? No. Asura, you were doing so well. That was rigged. Is that part just notorious? It's always that part for you. You always get the fucking line. That's the furthest I've ever got at this, by the way. And I didn't even know that you could click on the pile of coins. Still, that's pretty good. We've had a good amount of MGP from that one, considering usually I get, you know, kind of diddly squiddly. It's a 2 in 3 chance you live, but the game lies to you. Would I lie to you, baby? Oh yeah. Epi, welcome back. How's it going? Charity stream is going incredibly well. I can neither confirm nor deny rumors or allegations that this absolute insane band of legends has straight up did it. The goal was supposed to be 1,000 over the week, and you have all done that, close to done that, in like 2.5 hours. It's nuts. Your compassion and generosity knows no bounds. You are the greatest. And as a reward, we will now, finally, after 10,000 years of stalling, I mean, patiently waiting. Join me for the grand finale of the Speakers Network. When a Realm Reborn ended, final episode of Fall and Rise, Final Fantasy XIV, Before the Fall. Here we go.
October 2014.
Lock in, friends.
It's been over 2 years since Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 shut its doors forever, and over a year since a Realm Reborn took over. A new expansion has been teased, and the small but growing community is optimistic about the future of the MMORPG. The date is getting closer and closer to what some of the developers fear might be Final Fantasy XIV's first and final expansion. Because how likely is it that the Reborn 14 will pull through a whole second expansion? After accruing all this technical debt, after all the issues that have plagued the game so far, can Yoshi P
He's just so
really
cool. Look at
pull
him.
this off again? The stage is set for Final Fantasy XIV, a Realm Reborn's final patches, and the leap of faith that was Heavensward.
Come on, baby. These get me so hyped. I am very glad to find out that they do one of these for Heavensward as well. God damn.
October 28th, 2014. 2 weeks after 14's 14-hour anniversary stream, the game received its fourth major patch, Patch 2.4, Dreams of Ice. This update sought to pivot the game's main scenario into a new direction, beginning the storyline that would eventually lead into Heavensward. The title, Dreams of Ice, heavily playing off of Ishgard and Kurthus' cold and icy landscape, and Shiva being introduced as the primal fight of the patch. The story introduced a fan-favorite character, Ysael, who taught us a lot about her people. People who wished to unite man and dragon like the old days before the Dragon Song War. These people, however, were regarded as heretics by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and thus the state, and was treated as enemies by Ishgardians. A B-plot in the story, which would also become important in the later patches, and especially the last, is Alphinaud Le Veilleux's attempt at forming a united grand company for all of Eorzea. The patch also introduced the dungeon Snowcloak, which served a function in the story as the path to Lady Iceheart's lair, and the patch's trial pits you against the Lady of Ice herself, Shiva. Remember to always wave at the little snowman in the background. Cute. In addition to building up hype for the upcoming expansion, the Dalamud storyline was also set to complete with this expansion, introducing the third and final coil of Bahamut. This part of the video will contain spoilers for the final coils of Bahamut, so if you have yet to do that, please skip to the next chapter, or this time.
Okay, I have done that. I will not be skipping. If anybody here is watching for the first time and you intend to play the critically acclaimed and world-renowned MMORPG known as Final Fantasy XIV, please, all you need to do is not watch my stream. I can't believe I'm saying that, but please don't watch my stream for 3 minutes. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you in 3 minutes.
Timecode. I highly recommend you play through this story yourself, as it's deeply tied to the game's overall lore, and I frankly think it's a crime Coil was not baked into the MSQ or made required to complete the MSQ at some point.
It is mandatory.
So go do it if you haven't
should
already.
do it.
It is in this final coil that you learn the truth about what happened at the end of the 7th Umbral Calamity. Throughout the Coil series, you kept catching glimpses of what seemed to be Louis Soir, watching you. But in the final coils, he finally confronts you. You learn that Louisoix has become Bahamut's thrall and that he's going to fight you to defend his master. Louisoix transforms into a phoenix and a fight ensues. After defeating the phoenix, Louisoix breaks free from Bahamut's magic.
I can't believe I'm never going to
and
get
we
that
are
phoenix
shown
mount.
a heartwarming moment between a grandfather and his grandchildren.
Oh, man.
Louisoix explains that the power imbued to him by the
was
prayers
intense.
all over Eorzean gave him the strength to defeat Bahamut, but it came at a cost. His mortal body disintegrated, and Bahamut exploded into a shower of ether. This
Wait, the
ether
Phoenix
would
Mount
help
is in the
the
shop?
land heal, and Louisoix returned to Hydaelyn as a primal, the Phoenix. What made this so unique
Say no more.
was the CGI cutscene made by Square Enix's in-house animation studio Visualworks, which depicted an extended version of the Realm Reborn opening cinematic, where Louisoix fought Bahamut.
Yeah, this was so good.
This was meant to act as a reward for having completed the third final coil and the end of Louisoix's story. This was the last time we would see Louisoix in the game, with exceptions of flashbacks. The man who had become an icon in 1.0 was now taking his final bow and leaving Hydaelyn forever. For 1.0 players, this was the conclusion to the Living on a Prayer storyline Louisoix had started in 1.0. The quest had finally come full circle. It was time to face the final boss, Bahamut Prime. The fight featured the song Answers, the anthem of A Realm Reborn, and the swan song of 1.0. The song would progress as you made your way through the fight's many phases. While it was not quite as hard as the dreaded Turn 9 fight with Naeldu's Darnus, it was an epic conclusion to the coils.
Yeah, it was.
Final Fantasy XIV's housing system continued to struggle, even after adding additional wards in 2.3.
To the shock of no
To bring
one,
more substantial
unfortunately.
change to the system and increasing capacity, in 2.4 the 3 housing districts all received a subdivision, essentially a mirrored version of the existing wards. This doubled the capacity of all wards, but did nothing to limit or slow down the players exploiting the system by purchasing entire wards for their own FC.
God damn it.
While this change was good for smaller servers, most other servers, especially legacy servers, saw little benefit from this change. 14's housing system would continue to struggle. Another housing update was introduced with this patch, the culinarian furnishings. These foods could be placed on tables or other surfaces and could be eaten by
I didn't know
players.
that. That's cool.
The food was mostly for decoration and role-playing purposes, as the food itself wasn't exactly raid tier, but for some, the EXP boost you would get from consuming it was a nice way for free companies to provide free 3% EXP gains to its members. This patch would also bring
I want to pause for a second because I know that like we just talked about the housing crisis in the previous episode, but I mentioned like, oh, couldn't they just increase the layers of instance that are in each housing district? And sure, that coupled with like the lottery system that we have in place now currently in like 2025, that might help, but I'm just thinking about the I think maybe the intention or the reluctance to hinder too much organized player groups on like the part of the developers, because I do feel like Final Fantasy XIV, whilst it does have its story that is semi on rails, or it is kind of on rails, it's like a bit theme parky in that way. The game also does an incredible job of like being so large and vast with enough flexibility for the player that it also straddles the line of being a sandbox and allows you to do lots of role-playing things, lots of different collection stuff, lots of different things that realistically aren't like just your stereotypical vertical progression in terms of an MMORPG's like design philosophy. So I guess maybe they're also thinking we don't want to punish people who are organizing and actually acting how people would do and do in, I just say do in real life when it comes to trying to get monopolies on things or corner markets or, you know, that kind of stuff. Insider bloody trading even, you know? Like, I can see how they wouldn't want to step on it too much because you want to make sure that players can have their freedom to band together and do things like that. But at the same time, not so much that it's at the detriment that players who aren't involved in that have zero chance of being able to get their hands on a house. So I'm starting to understand a bit better the choice behind the lottery system, but maybe there is like a golden path that exists between all those different approaches. I'm just not smart enough to see it.
Bring a plethora of changes to PvP, a trend that started here and would continue for a very long time. PvP was struggling to find its way in the game, and big sweeping changes were made to the system. Despite all these changes, PvP continued to be mediocre at best. Many would call it the least popular content in the game, and I don't think that was far from the truth. The main issue continued to be 14's global cooldown and animation locks. The Feast Arena was also not a great design, feeling uninspired, unbalanced, and boring. Frontline became the more popular choice.
I assume that's the one that's been
PvP,
removed because I've not experienced that
struggled
so
with
far.
the same issues as the Feast. PvP was also made unnecessarily complicated due to the existence of PvP gear. These pieces of gear had their own item level and would also have bonuses within PvP, meaning people would have their own PvP gear set. Like I mentioned in the previous episode, skills were also not automatically switched when playing PvP like it does today.
Yeah, that's
There was
pain.
no PvP hotbar. You still had to make a dedicated hotbar exclusively for PvP actions that you'd manually switch to when entering PvP content.
That's not good.
All this extra work continued to push people away from 14's PvP. Hildebrand also returned with his weird and wacky storyline, introducing a trial that would later make its appearance in another huge piece of content that will be introduced in 2.5. We'll get to
Gilgamesh.
that in a bit. One of perhaps
Greg.
the
Greg?
biggest and wildest additions in this patch was the introduction of a brand new class and job, the Rogue and Ninja.
Yeah.
This class and job came complete with a full set of class and job quests,
I really
all
like
the way up to the
their
level cap of
class
50.
quests.
The job was sorely missing from 14 at launch, and the dev team wanted to add it to the game before the expansion. Yoshi P has later stated that it was a proper nightmare for the dev team and that they're likely never going to do that again. Mind you, they were working on an expansion that would introduce 3 new jobs already, and they were working on a 4th one to be released 3 patches before the expansion was even released.
Yeah, they've got such an
Incredible
insane
work and
amount of
very
work to
impressive
do.
in retrospect. As gear item levels grew, so did the need to find a way to maintain older dungeons' difficulty level. Patch 2.4 introduced item level sync to all level 50 dungeons, excluding,
nice.
for whatever reason, the MSQ dungeons Castrum Meridianum and the Praetorium. The patch also included a multitude of items and quality of life changes, some of which included the option to wait for a race when incapacitated, and group sorting in the friend list. Also, since the story had introduced the character of
QL.
Mobrida, a Rogadan woman, it seemed the dev team realized that this particular race needed a little facelift, changes to the hairstyle, and bizarrely enough, the visual appearance of female Rogadan characters with open mouths were altered. And let's not skip over this part. Patch 2.4 would introduce something that would survive for years and years. In
Very
fact,
questionable.
it's still with us right now as of the making of this video. If you have played Final Fantasy XIV past level 50, you are well acquainted with this one. I speak, of course, of the elegant tomestones of Poetics.
Ay, ay, ay.
This was the final endgame tombstone currency introduced to a Realm Reborn and remains the lowest tier tombstone in the game today. In patch 2.45,
I need to spend
Final
those,
Fantasy
right?
XIV got another massive
I've been capped
feature.
for like 6
Final
months.
Fantasy XIV's Ceremony of Eternal Bonding was released. This
Oh,
feature
nice.
essentially allows players to marry each other and receive in-game bonuses as a result. However, to gain the best reward...
Should I, as part of the American Heart Association charity drive that we're currently doing this week, should I put getting married on the roster?
a white wedding chocobo, you had to pay an additional fee. The system was divided into 3 tiers, or plans: the free, gold, and platinum plan. Only the gold and platinum plan would include the mount. The mount was not only special because it was white and quite massive, it was the game's first 2-seater mount. There was some
Ooh, that's
backlash when the
cool.
system was released due to the seemingly insignificant difference between the gold and platinum plan. The only difference being a few more color options for the ceremony. But I don't know, just don't get the platinum plan then, I guess. This content is important for another reason though. Eternal bonding allows characters of the same gender to marry. While not making
Nice.
much of a fuss about it, the community noticed, and it was highly appreciated.
Yeah, that's good.
All in all, 2.4
More
was
inclusivity
a
is
solid
better.
patch, as 14 began to pivot towards the inevitable Heavensward expansion.
Ooh, Heavensward!
As 2014 neared its end, Final Fantasy XIV's free trial was rolled out on all platforms, including the PS4. This trial was limited to 1 character at level 30, but it allowed players to test out the game before investing. This
Nice.
trial would continue to be updated, and restrictions would be added and lifted over time. On December 6th, 2014, a Twitch channel saw the light of day for the first time. Speakers of Heidelin was born, a channel that would appear on YouTube a month later.
Cool.
The creation of that channel eventually led to the video you are watching right now. It's been a long time since then, huh? Oh my
Awesome.
god, we've caught up to when this channel was made. That's crazy. Okay, anyway. Final Fantasy XIV is in a good spot. Yoshi P is lauded as the savior of Final Fantasy, and he makes numerous interviews with the gaming press. There is seemingly no end to the praise the man is getting.
Well deserved.
But in his eyes, you can see the doubt. Is 14 going to survive the next expansion? Yoshi P has later described the time between A Realm Reborn and Heavensward as difficult. The pressure resting on his shoulders now is almost just as heavy as the 1.0 to A Realm Reborn pressure. This could be a one-off situation where the game simply dies after this expansion when the awe of the reborn game wears off. That's why the dev team worked with this in mind, to make Heavensward an expansion worthy of being 14's last. But before the players would be allowed in past the gates of judgment, the game had to wrap up the A Realm Reborn story. And how do you do that exactly? That was a big question for the dev team to answer, and the answer was in 2 parts. They needed time to make the ending of the game as good as possible, and to make sure the players were ready to do it. It was therefore decided that patch 2.5 would be released in 2 parts. Part 1, which would contain most of the gameplay content and the first part of the main scenario, and Part 2, patch 2.55 later, to conclude the main scenario before the expansion's expected release in the summer of 2015.
Which, as someone who is aware of Final Fantasy games but has never actually really played through them growing up, their naming convention, I mean, this just seems like more par for the course, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, so this is gonna be Final Fantasy 14, okay, patch 2.5 part 1, and then 2.5.5 or whatever, right? It wouldn't be point 2. It's just like, wait a minute, am I playing the right one? Is it the right thing? Like, it seems to be so confusing if, like,
On December 9th,
if you don't have someone just
2014,
tell you,
Yoshi P
just go and do
revealed
that,
some
and
of
you'll be
the
fine,
content
and
to
follow
be
it, and you'll be
expected
fine.
in the upcoming patch. The patch's title was to be Before the Fall, and the expected release date was January 20th, 2015. And as promised, the patch contained the first half of the game's main scenario, heavily involving Ishgard and Kurthus. But the story also brings focus on Ul'dah and the nation's Sultana. The patch's main scenario dungeon was called the Keeper of the Lake, bringing players inside the wreck
this
of the
dungeon's
Agrius,
music is so
located in
good.
Silvertear Lake
Well,
in
specifically the
Mordona,
ending.
and facing off with Midgardsormr. The game would also see the introduction of 2 new hard mode dungeons, the Wanderer's Palace and Amdapor Keep.
Yo.
For free companies, a brand new feature was introduced, Ethereal Wheels. This feature allowed free companies to generate free company actions without company credits by charging these wheels over time using an ethereal wheel stand. When full, they would be able to convert it into usable company actions.
Okay.
This was introduced as an alternative for smaller free companies where company credits simply didn't accumulate fast enough to keep actions going
Oh, it's a nice way to keep
regularly.
it balanced then.
This, in theory, would help these free companies out. For the next feature, we have
Did it
to
ever get
travel
used
back
though?
in time
Does
a
anyone
bit.
actually remember
In 2014,
using it and appreciating
the
it?
first fan festivals were hosted in North America, Europe, and Japan. In addition to live letters, keynotes, Q&As, and concerts were a variety of mini-games and challenges. Everything from riding a behemoth to archery, there was plenty to do. But there was also a unique challenge, an 8-man battle with Odin himself. People were playing an 8-man trial that didn't even exist in the real game. Of course, this immediately sparked controversy and tension on the official forums, with players begging the devs to patch the trial into the game. The speculation persisted until Yoshi P finally laid it all to rest during the Japanese FanFest when he revealed that the Odin fight, called Earth's Fount, would be added in patch 2.5.
Nice.
This fight was considered quite tough for that time standard.
People,
with
yeah,
heavy
would be
bleed
very
dots
upset
and
if they didn't.
unforgiving instant death
Can you
mechanics
imagine?
and an enrage that
Basically,
always seemed
built a
to
piece of
start
content and you
a
never
little too
chipped
early
it,
in the fight.
but you let people play
Because
it.
the fight was created for the FanFest, it sort of stands out in 14 today. It doesn't seem to connect to any other content in the game, and
True.
new players may not even know it exists. If you're one of them, make sure you go unlock that fight as soon as possible and give it a go. It's a fun little fight.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good fight.
Another piece of
it
content
is very
receiving an
disconnected
update
from
in
stuff.
patch 2.5 was a piece of content I haven't really touched on yet. The Moogle delivery quests.
This is something that's on the spin the wheel of the wheel of a sprout that I'm doing for this week's charity drive, and I'm very much secretly hoping that I get this one from the wheel. Gotta do this.
Lore-focused content was first introduced in patch 2.3 and would gain new quests with each major and some minor patches. The quests were designed to give smaller characters more depth and personality, as well as tying up loose ends with characters that have been written out of the main scenario or other side quests. This is another one of those gems that is easy to miss, so if you're into the world's lore and characters and want more, I highly recommend doing those quests as soon as possible. You get a nice little post-Moogle hat too. It's worth it.
You get
Also
a Moogle
introduced
hat!
with this patch was the end of the Crystal Tower storyline and the World of Darkness. Patch 2.5
I really
also
like this raid.
introduced
It felt
2.x's conclusion
epic
to
and
the
cool
Hildebrand
as
storyline,
fuck.
with an epic fight between Gilgamesh and Enkidu in the battle in the Big Keep. But perhaps the biggest feature to be added in patch 2.5 was of course the game's first minigame hub, the Manderville Gold Saucer. The Gold Saucer contained a number of activities for players to enjoy, including Chocobo Racing, which came with its own breeding system, so you could improve your Chocobo over time and learn it new tricks and increase specific stats or traits. The Gold Saucer also had a number of arenas which had a chance of spawning so-called gates, or Gold Saucer active time events, in which all players could join in on large-scale minigames to earn the Gold Saucer's own currency, MGP.
Oh man, I'm
with
so
which
addicted.
You could purchase items such as
I
the
love it.
Fenrir mount and the Gambler's gear. All around the Gold Saucer, there were also small mini-games which provided players with a smaller scale game with relatively small rewards.
Yeah, you know what? I
but
always
nice for
call it the
passing
Golden
time
Saucer
while
too, but
waiting
it's
for
the
duty
Gold
finder.
Saucer.
The biggest
Whoops.
feature the Gold Saucer introduced, however, was Triple Triad. A beloved card game from Final Fantasy VIII was now in 14, and it expanded beyond the Gold Saucer
Oh, look how the
itself.
UI used to look.
NPCs in the overworld
cards
could
looked
now
a little
be
different there.
challenged, and cards could now drop from trials, dungeons, and raids. The rules could change,
So
and the music
good.
was the same nostalgic Triple Triad music, Shuffle or Boogie. There were some arguments about the change to the game's risk-based reward
Yeah, I
system.
feel like they look a little
In
different,
Final
but actually
Fantasy
maybe
VIII, Triple
not.
Triad's rules dictate that the winner gets to take a card
they
from
look
the
the same.
opponent's active deck, thus gaining the card you want, and thus the opponent lose that card.
Dun, dun, dun.
In 14, however, in the event you play with another player, there is no card reward but MGP. In the event you are playing with an NPC, the reward is RNG based. You always get MGP, but the NPC will have a specific card that only has a certain chance of dropping. Over time, this was forgotten, however, as 14's Triple Triad system expanded. There is a difference between 8 and 14's playstyles after all. Can you imagine how many friendships would end over a bad round of Triple Triad?
No.
Final Fantasy XIV's PvP
Never.
hobbles
No
on,
way.
and with 2.5
Yeah, be
came the
fine.
frontline mode Slaughter. This was essentially just a pure PvP mode with some PvE elements thrown in at set times. This mode introduced the concept of a personal limit break, or as it was called in this mode, Adrenaline Rush. While we had yet to see fully unique limit breaks for each job, we did get unique adrenaline rushes for each role. The mode also introduced the Battle High and Battle Fever statuses, which would later become standard in all Frontline content. While Frontline was improving with each patch, PvP still remained an underdog in 14's vast content catalog.
And like it very much still
The
does
game
to this
also
day,
got a
right?
huge amount of quality of life changes, too many to mention here. Yoshi P has later stated that he believed the game was unfinished, all the way up to Heavensward, and the patches sure reflect that. He was determined to stay on top of, and indeed paying off, 14's enormous technical debt, and he was succeeding.
Oh.
Small things you might take for granted now was added, like seeing a player's alliance letter in chat, seeing what die an item has applied in the item help window, and everyone's favorite command /random. Patch 2.5 is a mammoth
I've
of a
not
patch,
used that
and a
command
sign that
yet.
a Realm Reborn is nearing its completion.
Yo.
The Realm's rebirth is almost complete. But internally in the dev team, there's still a persisting unease. A Realm Reborn is a success, but by no means a big competitor to the leading MMOs in the market at the time. The fear was that Heavensward would not hit the community in the same way a Realm Reborn did, and that it would damage the game that sucked but came back great label it had received after a Realm Reborn. It felt incredibly difficult to top what they had done with a Realm Reborn.
Which is understandable.
For the game's first expansion, Yoshi P wanted to open up Ishgard, a city-state that had been visible in the world since 1.0. The reason Ishgard was visible in 1.0 is quite intriguing. In the original concept for 1.0, Eorzean would not have 3 starting city-states, but 5. Limsa Lominsa, Ul'dah, and Gridania, which we all know, but also Sharlayan, Alamigo, and Ishgard.
Sharlayan and
This concept
Ishgard.
was later abandoned when the team realized that they simply didn't have
Dang.
the time and resources to complete all the city-states. They would all require their own main scenarios, NPCs, and of course the cities themselves. So at some point in development, this idea was scrapped.
That is painful to
One
learn.
of the city-states did make it into the game, however, and that was Ishgard. When Yoshi P took over the helm as producer-director, he asked the team where the dragons were in the game. The reply he got was that they were all in Ishgard. Quote, "When I took on the project, I asked the staff why 1.0, despite being a Final Fantasy title, had so few fantasy elements. I was told, well, actually, there's this isolationist nation called Ishgard with knights fighting dragons. That's where we shoved all of the fantasy stuff. To which I said, but you can't even go there. I personally don't care for the idea of having something that never appears and is only used as a backdrop. But with a Realm Reborn, we needed to make amends, and do that by utilizing the stage that had been set in 1.0. Once a Realm Reborn was taken care of though, Ishgard was the natural choice for the first expansion, so it was decided on well in advance. I directed everyone to think about why dragon and man would be at war, keeping in mind that we were aiming for gothic fantasy, and that's how we began creating Heavensward. So Ishgard,
which we now know they absolutely succeeded in doing. But can you imagine if Yoshi P didn't have the foresight to be like, we need to go and do that next. That needs to be what we do next. And instead just being so caught up in the success of a Realm Reborn to then just be like, well, this has worked. Let's do more of this. And not actually reintroduce those high fantasy elements and whatnot. It could have gone so differently. It could even end up with being in a scenario where people are like, it literally is just more of the same, and I can't be asked with that. There's another timeline out there where Heavensward wasn't the first expansion, and I don't know. I just feel like it. As someone who's currently finishing up 2.2, and we're going to be going to 2.3 soon, right? No, it's 3.2, sorry, and then 3.3. I feel like it has flowed so well, and the pacing and the storytelling and everything, it's like, it's just essential to the experience that I'm having so far in terms of feeling like sucked in, like I have a good idea of what's happening, but also there are multiple things happening at once, and plates being spun, narratives being spun, and me being like pulled everywhere in terms of how am I supposed to put out all these fires. Whereas if they'd have gone like maybe just down another 2.0 Realm Reborn route, we would have just continued on with, I suppose, like there'll be someone who's summoning a primal, and we're gonna go and do that, and we'll be with Alfie, and we're gonna figure that out. And it's like this is way better. Like, just thank God for Yoshi P.
Guard made the most sense for the game's first expansion. It had always been there. It had been referenced multiple times throughout 1.x and 2.x, and if this ended up being the game's final expansion, it would have at least made the locked-off city-state available to all. While the development of Ishgard was underway, the final patch was ready to hit the realm hard. The game's story brought more focus on Ishgard, with the Warrior of Light assisting the Holy See with fending off dragons attempting to invade the city.
Dragons?
The Steps of Faith was the trial's name, and it caused a bit of a stir when it came out. The reason for the stir was the trial's design and mechanics. Instead of facing a boss and dancing around it while fighting, the boss was constantly moving forward. It was too huge to keep in frame, and ads would constantly spawn around it. In addition to that, you could get trampled by the boss, knocking you away from it and stunning you. At certain points in the fight, you had to man cannons to fire at the boss, and at 2 points you were instructed to man dragon killers that would chop off a huge amount of HP. And therein lays the problem. This was an 8-man main scenario trial. This fight was required to progress the story, meaning new players were constantly entering the fight with no idea of what to do.
Oh no.
There had been no fight like this previously, and the natural thing to do would be to attack it, dodge attacks, and heal when necessary until the boss is dead. That would not roll in this fight. If you failed to man the cannons and dragon killers, the boss would not die.
Yeah, no wonder people didn't like that.
There was an end point.
You've done nothing like it before, and everyone's expected to figure it out and do it. And it's part of your MSQ.
Very long fight
8 people
all over again, potentially with another group of brand new players that don't understand what's going on. You can probably see what the issue is here. While it remained a nuisance for quite some time, the devs eventually nerfed the fight, lowering the dragon's HP significantly, meaning you could now kill it without ever using the dragon killers. Way further in the game's life, in patch 6.2, the fight was completely overhauled, making it a single-player instance, significantly changing
what I've experienced,
and nerfing the fight. The focus then shifts back to Eorzean. Throughout the past few patches, the story has been focusing on the Crystal Braves, a neutral company of soldiers formed by Louisoix Le Veilleur's grandson Alphino to make defending and assisting the realm easier, as it is pledged to the defense of the realm, not any one nation within it.
No.
The story has also dropped a few hints about the state of Ul'dah. The city is in the midst of a refugee crisis, and there is widespread corruption throughout the nation. The Sultana, unable to act as head of state, thinks it might be a good idea to step down and convert Ul'dah into a republic. The reason for the Sultana's worries is the growing power of the Syndicate. The Syndicate is the Sultana's council, its members being powerful and rich members of Ul'dah that have essentially bought their seats on the council. These were seemingly separate storylines to the players, ones that players would expect to be resolved separately, but 2.55 storyline would be anything but expected. In a twist few saw coming, the Sultana is assassinated during a feast to celebrate the victory over the dragon invasion.
Oh man, okay, I gotta pause it there because ads are about to start and I don't want anyone to miss, so we will pull back, I think. Where are we? We're at 28. Okay. We'll just pull back to here. And once the ads are over, we will continue. In the meantime, I can see if there's anything going on in the Golden Saucer. Is there not an event person there? What's going on? I'm already here. Am I a dum-dum? Oh, it's Triple Tide tournament now. So if I sign up for this, because I haven't done one in so long, if I sign up for this now, does it lock me into like a certain start time, and then there's, is it like 4 or 5 matches back to back? There's a standalone video of Redzy playing through his very first several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh god, yeah, there is. Please check out the YouTube channel for that. Yeah, if you want to see my pain and suffering. Also, Alonso and Aiden Sret, thank you very much for the follows and welcome to the Go Merry crew. I'm sorry I missed that. It was like maybe over half an hour ago now. I'm sorry, but yeah, thank you very much for the support. I'll sign up. Oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't sign up. Maybe I shouldn't. Because the ads won't actually be that long now. I'll see if it's still available when I finish up the episode. But I think continuing with our viewing of the last episode is a little more important than signing up for a triple triad. Can I get up on that? What if I switch to ninja? sprint and a run. No. I was hoping for the best. Can't do it. Won't even let me jump on the tables. How rude. How rude. Okay, welcome back from the ads. Let's continue where we left off. Just before... Yeah, we're going to go back a few seconds, like 30 seconds, just before where we paused.
Its members being powerful and rich members of Ul'dah that have essentially bought their seats on the council. These were seemingly separate storylines to the players, ones that players would expect to be resolved separately, but 2.55 storyline would be anything but expected. In a twist few saw coming, the Sultana is assassinated during a feast to celebrate the victory over the dragon invasion. The Crystal Braves commit mutiny and sides with Teledu Adeleji, and you are blamed for the regicide of Nanamo Ulnamo. The story was a dramatic shift in storytelling, unlike anything seen before in the game. It was the first time the game warned you beforehand that you had to prepare to watch a series of long cutscenes, and it was an incredible experience.
Yeah.
As the dramatic story unfolded, you also watched the friends you had made throughout your journey, the Scions, disappear one by one, until you were all alone. From here on, you meet Alphino and Pippin, Rauban's adopted son, and you all board a chocobo carriage together with the first NPC you ever encountered in the game.
Yeah.
The game ends on a somber note. You are a refugee in Kurthus. You are waiting for the all clear to one day enter the gates of judgment and Ishgard. The story of 2.55 was truly heart-shattering, but also exciting. Never had the game seen such attention to detail in how the characters moved and talked. There was even legitimate cinematography involved.
Very much so.
The players were being served an hour-long movie with their character in it.
Yeah, it was intense.
At the conclusion of the story, because it is an MMO, the devs had to make some concessions to the aftermath of the events. For instance, you were able to return to Ul'dah without any issues. Crystal Braves would be stationed throughout the city-state, but they would not acknowledge you, or they'd just straight up tell you that they don't believe the story being served by the Syndicate. Saddest of all, however, was probably going back to the Rising Stones to be reminded that everyone was gone, and that the Crystal Braves now had full control of the area.
Which is such an incredible way to leave it.
And really got the players hyped for what was about to come next. Heavensward hype was through the roof. Dragons are coming to Eorzean. The Dragon Song War will soon be upon us. Next time, we'll be entering the era of Heavensward.
Oh my god. No goddamn way. That's got me so hyped that I just want to keep on watching. It, like... It really is something so special. The execution of like how they tied up with the final patch, like basically 2.5, both part 1 and 2. Those coming together to achieve what they did narratively in the game, what they did to you feeling wise, and like how they set you up for Heavensward. And obviously I have the benefit of being in 3.2. So I know where it's all kind of going in that regard, at least. I don't know any further than that, but just pure bloody genius. It is also kind of a little heartbreaking, but completely understandable that, say, like from this point onwards, I think around here I was discussing some fear that
eyes,
like
you can see the doubt.
yeah, the doubt
14
that,
going to
oh,
survive
we might
the
not be able to
next
pull this
expansion.
off. Our first expansion may be the last first expansion, you know, it might be the first and last expansion of Final Fantasy XIV, because we just might not be able to follow up. And in fairness, I have to say, of course, you can be a victim of your own success, of course, and you can have imposter syndrome. But then there's the actual, just the sheer gravity of what they achieved with 1.0 to 2.0 and where they got to and how much stuff they have delivered in patches from 2.0 through to 2.5, updates and changes, so many quality of life features, so many like absolute W's for the gaming, for the games community. And then to be like, I don't know if we can repeat some of that or do better or whatever. It like, yeah, I can totally understand that you've just pulled off what is going to pretty much go down as one of the greatest feats in game development history. And I can see why you're like, maybe I can't do that again, but we can do some other good stuff. But is it going to be enough? Well, fortunately, we kind of know that they did, but that is also heartbreaking to find out that, so this video, is this the most recent one of the Fall and Rise? And I've finished the series for at least the Realm Reborn. And now I'm caught up and I'm waiting for Heavensward. It's the last one currently. What? But I wanna watch the next one. How long have we got? How long have we got? When's the next one coming? When's the next one? Where's the next one? Oh man. It's so good. So good. Speakers Network absolutely killed it with this series. I love it so much. And it's been like just an absolute pleasure to have it accompany me on my journey of an Eorzean lifetime as I've been playing through chronologically. Expansion and patch by expansion and patch. Like, so cool. So cool. Did Redzy ever watch the Final Fantasy XIV doc? It's on the list. Yeah, so it is... it was this milestone, and this milestone was each of the no-clip part 1, 2, and 3 of the documentary. And you guys have absolutely destroyed those milestones for this week's charity streaming. You destroyed it in the first... you destroyed it in like the first half an hour or hour of the first stream of 5 this week. So yeah, we're gonna be watching the no clip documentary in full tomorrow. I didn't want to do it in the moment on today's stream because I do think that I need to at least give a heads up to the community Discord and let them know that tomorrow I'm going to be doing that. So for those who aren't, by the way, !Cult, come and join us. Come and join the Going Merry crew, the fellowship. Have we spun the wheel yet today? No, I haven't even got to spin my wheel yet. My wheel of sproutness, because the milestones were met so quickly that I was like, oh, okay, we're just gonna do that and hang out. And it's obviously it's been a blast. It's been a blast. Man, I can't believe I'm done with the speakers network. Like, what? What in the hell? It feels like that's been something that we've been working towards for so long. And it's kind of crazy to like now be like, oh, this is something that I am actually caught up with all of you for the first time. We're on the same page for the first time. We're waiting for the next episode together. Instead of like, Redzy, are you ever going to finish your Realm Reborn? Like, it's a rare moment for me, rare moment. We love to see it. We love to see it. Let me see if I can sign up still. Nice. And do we... Is there not an event person in this room? Double audio, thank you. $7.20. All right, we got this. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't implying I was finished with their like the Speakers Network channel, but in terms of stuff that I can watch that isn't spoilery for my journey, I'm pretty much there for now, aren't I? I can't like. It's why I haven't subscribed to their channel, because if like I caught one of their most recent videos or like discussions or podcasts or even a thumbnail or a title, I might see something that I don't want to. So this one's in 2 minutes. Sweet. Woo! It's so convenient. Good. Suppose we can wait. Just chilling. Chilling. You know what, before I forget, I should probably do that now actually. Let me go to events. Let's see. Oh. Oh, shit. If I wait, do I get penalized? Uh-oh. Should I wait and do the event first and then go and do triple triad? I can't remember if I wait or if I withdraw, am I penalized and not able to join in? Oh, I'm gonna have to commence it. Damn. Timing sucked. Okie dokie. Choose your cards and build a deck. Whoa. This looks like a powerful card. Probably going to regret those choices, but we live and learn. Let's do this. So is it always against players or is it NPCs too? If there's not enough players, they put NPCs in? Ah, okay. Gotcha. Also, I think I'm gonna have to flip you. Oh, it's not great though. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay. God damn. So spicy, but I might get... No, I can't get a double flip there, can I? Still. That should be good. Nice. I didn't actually think I was gonna get this the last flip. It's good. Dun, dun. Boom, boom. I've never done very well in these before. But who knows? First time for everyone, right? We could totally do this. It's gonna be fun. I think I do flip you. Fuck, I think I'll flip you too and hope for the best. Right, I don't have anything to flip you. Or you, really. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's go. Winner is you. 8,000. Nice. The MGP is stacking up today. So do I now play the top guy? I need to get captures, don't I? Damn. Alright, we go first. We love it. Holy moly. I think I sacrifice you to get you. Oh my god, you didn't flip that. No fucking way. No way. I won 3 in a row. Hold up. Hold up. Is this good? So I won. What do I get? Do I get anything cool? I want to be more hyped about it, but I don't truly understand. Ooh, 3 gold triad cards, nice, and then 2,500 for winning. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we take it. We take it. That's the first one I've ever won. Oh, and I just got another challenge done. Yo, challenges, baby. Sick. So if I'd have got 5 more points, I would have got a mount. Easy peasy. There was only one other human. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played against any more than one other human. I'm not gonna lie. I got a Phoenix card. Rank first in open tournament. Phoenix card. Holy fuck. Yeah, buddy. Oh, we love it. We love it. We love it. But so you need to get a certain number of points and you get some kind of mount. Okay, cool. Oh no. The mount is for getting cards 1 through to 312. Oh, right. Okay. So I got a Phoenix card. Oh, I need to be standing up. And then let's open these. We got 2 extra Good King Mogs to sell. Shiva cards, that's new. And Geralt to sell. We take it. I'm actually so like, I'm still a little bit in shock. I won a thing. Nice. Very nice. Meftic, thank you very much for reminding me, by the way, to do that. I would honestly, I'd have forgotten to go to my achievements tab, and I'd have just sat like that for a long time. So thank you, and welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. Obtain 90 unique cards, and I get MIDI. Is there anything else that I've forgotten? Yeah, damn. But I missed the event. It is what it is. It is what it is. Uh-oh. No, not Mahjong. No. Please. Leap of Faith is in 10 minutes. There it is. You love the triple triad card mount grind because it sends you into every bit of the content of the game. It's also good at just immersing you in everything available. Yeah, it does have you go everywhere. Maybe it's time to spin the wheel. I'm not too sure really. I don't think I have things. I didn't put anything on the wheel that is like short enough. The wheel I have kind of designed with the assumption that anything that I do that I start would take would be like an hour at least. So I don't think I can spin the wheel. Let me check what I got. Got anything good? Anything short? Literally no. Oh no. Yeah. I was very thorough. Sugar. Yeah, and some of them are multiple hours. Fashion, that's a good idea. I haven't actually done that. Yeah. I could just quickly like teleport somewhere and try and get some cards and then come back here. We've got 9 minutes. See if there's anything in Ishgard quickly. Do 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 do. Right. Any more of them cards, man? Come on, man. Just one more of them cards. Oh, you know what? There is. I think there is actually someone I need to go and get some cards from. In here. Allow me into the manor, my friend. Oh, there you are. Hello, hello, hello. 3 cards on the list. All right. Let's do it. Super quick. Speed run. Son of a bitch. Go here, go here, go here. That was a draw. Damn. Come on, come on. Wow, for real? Alright, I do be like that. Ah, I don't. Please don't. Yeah, son of a bitch. Okay. I want to bait you into flipping this at the bottom. Come on. I'm banking on you not going here. Don't go here. Son of a bitch. I totally thought I was playing the big boy game there, but nope. Plus. Alright, let's change it up. Let's change it up. Come on. Give me a card. You bastard. Don't do me like that. Come on, man. Give me a card, baby. Come on. Yo, we got Hono. Awesome. I should have known, really, I was going to get someone like that from where I am and who I'm playing. Easy peasy. Another Hono. Okay. Come on. Come on. Don't be doing me like that. Just one more card. Come on. We got 3 minutes until the event starts. Come on. Come on. Just one more. Just one more. Shit. Two minutes. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Here we go. Bam. 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 Skidoosh. All right, come on. I'll be back. I'll be back. Don't you worry. Oh, damn it. No. It's not it. Such an addict. I don't know what you mean. I can stop whenever I want. Everything's fine. It's under control. Press X for doubt. No, surely not. Come on now. Come on now. I think we've done this one today. Or am I in the wrong place? Oh. Here we go. Come on now, buddy. Take the lead. Okay. I really messed up with this one earlier last week. Oh no, it wasn't this one, it's a different one. Maybe I'll be fine at this one. Yeah, I really tilted. I did it perfect speedrun style the whole way to the end, and I missed the last jump, and then I tilted so hard that I threw. Good thing I fell there, because I forgot to get the very first one. Oh, hi, Asura. little by little, I feel like Asura is actually secretly Asura Stargazer, the renowned jump puzzle goat. Just on an alt. Just fucking with me. Especially after watching Pine's video, I'm like, maybe I'm getting trolled on the highest level. I'm getting there. Come on. Alright. Come on. Oh, damn. Okay, come on. Yeah, I don't like where our chance. Okay. Come on. Let's go! I was starting to panic at the end, I'm not gonna lie. Holy schmoly. Wait, where's Asura? You're already here and you're like jumped off somewhere even higher. God damn. I missed a bronze trophy though. Yeah. I don't know where the frick it is. Do I go back? Shall I just jump off and try and find it? There's no map that shows you, is there? I just have to kind of look for it and know. Can we spot it from here by any chance? Oh, it's back when the mushroom boosts you up? Oh. Alright, watch this. YOLO. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit. Let me go this way. Can I get a hell yeah? There we go. Okay. Now she needs to get back up and everything will be fine, right? Right? Question mark? Okay, don't fuck this up. Everything's gonna be fine. That's exactly what I was talking about, Asura, because I watched this video about fuck. Sorry, I'm not good enough. I need to concentrate. I will tilt now. Just don't be trash. That's all I need to do. It's just not be trash, right? Oh, thank God. Thank God. Holy shit. Did you see the jump that I did to skip back to the mushroom? I fully made it up and I genuinely didn't think I was actually going to make it. Let's go, baby. Woo. God damn. Yeah, that's exactly why I said it, Asura, because I watched Part 2 and I was like, what if Asura Stargazer also has an ult called Asura Hachijo and is trolling me? I hate that one so much. The flipping... From that point where you get to the wooden slats around the tree towards the end, and like that, from that point onwards to the end of that run, I tilt so hard on that. Just can't deal. God damn it. Would you be no comment, Asura? No. Don't even do mind games to me like that. Come on now. No way, no how. So if you get to the end of the course, always run through the goal. Then if you have to backtrack, you'll still be considered to have finished the course even if you fall off. Oh, so I can do the course and like bank my points. Is that right? So I just did the ultimate crazy move. I just didn't even go through the thing. I just ran back and jumped off and... Oh God. I'm so glad you didn't tell me that whilst I was doing it, I would have fully panicked and lost my shit. Joking aside, we actually met Azura Stargazer when we were doing the tower last year. Was I there for that? I can't remember if I was or not. I definitely remember hearing about it. But I didn't think that like they'd be on the same like server. Man, I can't believe I nearly just threw that. Ooh, friends. For sure. Yeah. Whew. God damn. That was close. That was close. But we totally nailed it. Totally nailed it. We love to see it, baby. We love to see it. Well, guys, that is going to be the end of today's stream. And the end of the first stream in our week-long charity drive as part of Team Final Fantasy versus Team World of Warcraft as part of Zlamatod's charity event supporting the American Heart Association. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support today. Is it $745? When I announced all the stuff that I had planned for this week, an hour before, or a couple hours before we did stream, I had the donation goal set to 100, and I had like all of my milestones within that 100 range, and it's mostly due to the fact that I just didn't really think anyone would watch or be interested in whatever I was up to, but I was severely wrong, and you're clearly all the best, because we set the goal to 1,000, which in my mind was like a super lofty far away but awesome goal to aim for, and changed the milestones, and you still absolutely blew those away. So that's all the milestones currently available are done. I'm going to have come up with some new ones and implement them ready for when we return tomorrow after I finish work, 4 p.m. UK time, same place. We're going to be back here continuing on. Tomorrow will be making good on the latter of the 3 top-end milestones that you achieve, which is the no-clip documentary in full. So come back, bring snacks, bring popcorn, some drinks, maybe a blanket, and get ready, because we're going full movie mode tomorrow, I think. Jude, thank you very much for coming by. I appreciate you. And again, thank you all so much. I really totally blown away by how amazing you are. We are going to, for this, like, I'm usually quite bad at remembering to raid, but we are not forgetting this week. Hell no. So I'm just going to I'm going to try and see if I can find someone who is streaming right now for the event. I don't know if maybe I'm too early, because unfortunately I can't join in with a lot of the other stuff that is set up to be done this week. From the other content creators who are taking part in the event, purely because of my work schedule and being in EU whilst everyone else is America. So time zone, wibbly wobbly, wimey timey stuff. But yeah, give me a sec and I'll find hopefully someone. Maybe Zoom's live. Damn, I don't think anyone's live. Zoom's live. Hold on. Okay, Zoom is live. I don't know if their stream that they're doing right now is part of their streams for the charity event or not. I'm hoping that they are. If not, I know that Zoom will take you to other people who will be live by the time he finishes up. I'm sure, but I guess it's just the crutch of me being an EU EU time zone. With the vast majority of Team Final Fantasy XIV's donations so far. God damn. And we've barely started yet. True. We are the merry crew, indeed. You hear Golden Saucer, you do die. You do. EU and a Daywalker, bad combo for gaming. I know it's actually, yeah, like it's all stacked against me, but you know what? We move, baby, we move. We just get it done. So yeah, we're gonna send the raid love over to Zuan, who I believe is taking part in the charity event. I don't know if what they're doing right now is necessarily part of it, but I know that I can trust you with him. You can enjoy some Final Fantasy XIV live DJing, and that they will then probably raid on to someone who will then still be live and taking part in supporting the American Heart Association with the incredible work that they do. Thank you again to everybody for your support. You've absolutely blown me away, and I can pretty safely say that we're absolutely smashing it for Team Final Fantasy XIV. So 4 more days to go, still plenty of time. Return tomorrow, and we will be doing the no-clip documentary for Final Fantasy XIV all in one go, and spinning the wheel of a sprout and finding out exactly what it is we're going to be doing next. But again, thank you so much. I'm going to fire up the raid now. And just remember, everyone, even if... sorry. Just want to remind you that any donation, small and large, is appreciated. But if you can't donate, that is absolutely fine. Don't put yourself in a position that you shouldn't be in. But everyone does pretty much have access to social media. If you can share stuff, share some information about the charity event and the links that I've been posting around, that would be equally as awesome and as beneficial in spreading the word and getting the message out there that that's what we're up to, and try and cast the net as wide as we can. Take it easy, be well, be safe, continue being absolutely incredible, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow for some movie time and some more Final Fantasy XIV. You are the best. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.